Peace. Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. We got breaking news, okay? Adrien Broner breaks his silence on being kicked off the Is What It Is podcast. You know what I mean? As you know, Cameron, you know, did an interview with AB and things went a little left, so to speak, with AB and Treasure, him making advances at his female co-host. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna go into this all-in platinum intro by M.Reck China Black. Go run it up, make it double platinum on all streaming platforms. All right, let's get it.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.
Yeah, we black. Yeah, we back off that M.Reck China Black all-in intro. Go make it double platinum on all streaming platforms. But anyhow, let's talk about this AB message to Cameron. Okay, I got it. He sent multiple messages, just to bring you up to speed. AB did an interview with Cameron. He was intoxicated, and he made multiple advances at Treasure, the female host on it. It Is What It Is. And Cameron, asked AB to chill out, and he kept with the bullshit. And yeah, we're gonna go into all that, but let's go to AB apology. All right, nevertheless. And then we're gonna get to everything else. I'm taking calls 310-692-9055. And let me know your thoughts on how Cameron and AB should have handled this situation. Okay. I got a lot of behind the scenes calls. We'll talk about that. You know what I mean? I might as well be getting a check for It Is What It Is with all the calls I got, on air as well as behind the scenes. But nevertheless, let's get to it. And I may be getting a check with them on a low. Pause. All right, let's get it. So this is the Cameron AB response. I'm gonna keep the audio on mute because he's playing, one of Cameron joints. I don't want to get hit with no copyright claim. So right here, you seeing on the screen, this is AB texting Cameron. Right, hold on, let me get right to it. Here we go. So AB posts a text message that he sent to Cameron, I guess to kind of clear the air on their relationship, okay? Here we go. Big bro, as a man, I can truly apologize, my nigga. I F with you. Heavy gang. F all that internet-ish. I would never internet beef with a brother I look up to since I was a baby. I hope it ain't no bad blood in between us. Like an armrest. That was tough. Because I'm going to go shake this monkey off my back and get my ish together. I would love if you can be a part of this next chapter in my life. Gang, love, 100. Okay, so Cam responds to that. Thanks for that, bro, because I feel the same. I love you like a brother. I'm here for whatever you need. Pray emojis, okay? So it was other messages too, because now AB addressed Don King, because he signed with Don King. And I'm gonna put that AB fight documentary out, because I got that. I went to the AB fight when he fought under Don King Promotions. You know what I mean? I never put it out, but I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna have that edited in a few days. But anyhow, let's get to that real quick. And then I got Treasure. Treasure, she addressed AB, and that's kind of crazy because she said AB said to her right before the cameras came on, I violate you under that desk or something like that. So that was crazy. So I'm about to play that nevertheless. But let me get to this other AB message to Don King. Hold on one second. I got you. Regmal, give me a second. Let me do this. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. There we go. So AB also sent the message to Don King, the boxing promoter legend. I know these last few weeks hasn't been the best version of myself. Hold on, you got callers. Peace. Hold on. All right, hold on. I was gonna read this message. Give me a second. Let me read this message. Hold on, because it's gonna be a lot of callers. But hold on, all right. Let me read this message, and then I'm gonna get into everything. All right, I got you. Just hold me. Just hold me down for real quick. Hold on. All right. So AB says to Don King, I know these last few weeks I hasn't been the best version of myself, and I take all accountability of my actions to my fans and supporters. I'm okay. I'm AB. I try to be better going forward down this dark road. To my boxes I paved the way for, and boxes after me, make sure you go with the right situation. To Don King, I love you dearly and always will hope your health and family is okay. Last but not least, to everyone, I'm okay and we'll be back. So AB is apologizing not only to Cam and Treasure and the whole is what it is, but he's apologizing to Don King because you know what that means. AB may be stepping back in that ring. The last I guess signing AB did was with Don King. So this may be an announcement that AB is about to step back in that ring. But hold on, we got a caller on the line. Hold on one second, caller. I'm about to put you on the line because I got to play other things too, but I'm glad you called up. Hold on one second. Let me get this on the screen first. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mall. Run it up, run it up, run it up. This is the livest show. Run the lights up. Okay, hold on, caller. Hold on. All right, caller. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
So this Smiley calling from Jacksonville, Duval, Florida, man. Uh, Adrien Broner's got a track record of not being loyal, man.
Hold
Started with
on,
Mayweather,
bro.
so
Hold on, bro. You sound a little muffled. We want to get you crispy. I don't know what's going on over there.
okay, can you hear me now?
That's much better. I don't know if you was on an earpiece or you was talking with the pillow over your face. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, okay, bro, okay.
Oh, you had a mask on. I don't know. One of the two.
Oh no, ain't nothing like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's all love.
But
I'm just joking. Go ahead. You got the floor, bro.
oh, it's all good, my nigga. But he's got a backtrack record, man. He's just not loyal, man, from Mayweather. You know, what I mean, turning on Mayweather. You know, he was in the car with a crime. He about to kill himself and all that. He just got mental issues and he gets the alcohol. And Cameron want that man. Hey, this young lady boyfriend is in the crowd. Chill out.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept going. You know, he's supposed to. I mean, he got all this money, but he's a grown man acting like a little child, like a little kid. You know, you're in Walmart acting a fool. I mean, throwing money up and stuff like that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you're supposed to be a role model for black people. But I mean, you got to grow up, man. You know, simple as that.
Well, let me ask
You
you
know,
this real quick, not to cut your wisdom. In this situation, that we saw AB intoxicated on It Is What It Is, how would you handle that situation? You know what I mean? From the origin of everything. If you saw AB intoxicated and this was your show, how would you handle that? Would you, handle it the way Cameron handled it, or you would have did it totally different? I'm just trying to gauge, from the people, what's the best situation to handle in this AB situation.
okay, well, the way Cam did it was correct, but what I would have did if I'd have seen him intoxicated before the show,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have pulled him to the side and say, hey, man, I think you need to come back, man. You're a little toe up. That's all I want you coming to the show embarrassing me or yourself.
Mm.
So, hey, man, let's reschedule, man. Hard feelings, and that would have been that. But once again, Adrien Broner got a pattern acting immature.
Let me stop you there. That's the same thing I said when I saw AB. Me and Blue Blood Sports and my man David Flat Sparks, we saw him at the hotel as well at the Fountain Blue. So I just want to gauge, um, how the people feel and what was the best way to handle it. For me, I would have took that same approach you just said. If I would have saw him intoxicated, which I did, yo, AB, we gonna do this interview another day. You know what I mean? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just still trying to gauge the people on how they feel. You know what I mean? Salute to Sin and PT and all that, from the Is What It Is camp. But yeah, finish your thought. I'm sorry. I just wanted to interject that.
Yeah, man. And then I mean, yeah, I did. Yeah, he should just did that way. Just pull the man to the side,
Hmm.
like, man, we'll just reschedule this and no hard feelings and catch you back later.
Gotcha.
But he forced Cam hand. So I mean, he told him to chill out.
Hmm.
I guess since he was feeling like he was a boxer, that he could just talk to any woman and disrespect anybody. You know what I'm saying? But and then the alcohol gave him an extra boost. He still could have got his behind beat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he just need to grow up, man.
I appreciate you. We got a lot of callers calling up. Man, good assessment, good brother. Appreciate you.
All right, man, take it light now. All right.
Let's get it. The line's on fire. We're gonna get a lot of calls. Probably get some calls from people that's in the camp, within the camp, and around the camp. You feel me? Peace. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. You
JR,
know who it is, man. It's JR from the lower, B.
JR from the lower B. What's going on? It's my brother right here. JR, talk to me,
Man,
King.
you already know, man.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, peace to you, peace to the Rec Mob, and peace to SJ. Yo,
Yes.
y'all pound that like button. Let's get them likes all the way up. So
Uh-huh.
that's worth it for my man to be up on here, man. So let's get to it.
You're ready. You know what's so crazy? Cause you like the co-host, I gotta bring you up to speed. Man, as you know, Sin City, you know what I mean, he tapped in and, spoke on the behalf of Cameron, and it is what it is, and let it be known that AB is our brother, because we all know him and we all love AB. You know what I'm saying? We want to make
Facts.
sure AB's okay, first and foremost.
Facts.
Man, I've been getting so much calls from that camp. You know what I mean? Just everybody. I spoke. At this point, I'm doing damage control, so to speak. You know what I mean? I got.
They hear the people. They hear the people.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You the voice of the people, son. So what they doing is they ear hustling from the side,
Mhm.
and they hear the people. The people is on one with
Yeah.
that one.
Nah, that's a fact. And they family. I gotta say that. Run the likes up. They family, and there's some things in the talks. You know what I'm saying? Some things in the talks, and I'll keep you posted. But they are family. But we stand on business over here. So with that being said, JR, you got the floor.
I wanted to say that. I mean, touch on this because you brought this up.
Mhm.
They are family,
Mhm.
and I know they hear it over here. They are loved over
Yes.
here.
Mhm.
Cam, Mace, all of them.
Yep.
They loved over here.
That's a fact.
But we always gonna have to keep it 110, no matter what.
And
And
that's a fact.
they heard it, and that was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But now getting to business,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say this about AB, what I'm seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you said, he might be wanting to get back in the ring. I don't really think that's the best idea for him based off of what I've been seeing out of Son. I think that his time is past. But I will say this.
Okay.
I will say this for the brother.
Okay.
I like what he's doing. I like that he is not burning the bridges all the way down. I like that, even though I do think Cam has some accountability here that I think Cam should have took responsibility for a little bit more. I do like the fact that AB is taking accountability as a man for himself, and he ain't passing that buck around. He's just taking the responsibility for what his part was to play, and he's leaving it at that. And the reason I like that is because it leaves that bridge open, like I said, for him to walk across it. Because I do think that he's so entertaining as a speaker that if he clean himself up, he would be extremely entertaining on a show like It Is What It Is.
Hell yeah.
Or you see what I'm saying?
Or let the sparks fly with M.Reck TV. You feel me? Either way.
Or let the sparks fly. Perfect. No matter which way it go, bro, I think he'll be perfect. He's extremely entertaining. So no matter where he get in to fit in, I think he does know the sport. I just think his days as actual being a high contender is partner behind him. He don't live right. You know, that in that sport, you got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I always know who's gonna make it and who ain't by what I see them doing outside the ring, more so than when I see them doing in it. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think that his time is kind of past, but I do think that his time is not past in the sport of boxing. So he got an avenue there, and it's interesting. I'm gonna circle this another way once again, and I know I don't want to sound like I'm beating up on this dude, but I always got to make you always got to make life points.
Hold on one second, JR. I just want to say this. Run the likes up. This is the livest show, okay? We live on YouTube, we live on Facebook, and we live on not only my channel, Troy Yab channel. That's my brother. And The Streets is a Myth. We got a new episode dropping today, okay? Make sure you go run it up. Okay? New episode, Streets is a Myth series is on fire. Go run the likes up. JR, you got the floor. Let's get it.
New content, y'all. Get them likes all the way up. Violate that like button, bro.
Fact.
But yeah, I was just gonna say I always got to make a life lesson out of what we talk about here because I know I use these people as for life. What AB is doing is the way. What Dame Dash is doing is not the way. See what I'm saying? I just have to point that out, bro. Like you see. You know what I mean? Like you got a man here who's taking accountability for his actions, even though there is room to point fingers.
Yeah.
He's still taking accountability for his actions. You know what I mean? So
Correct.
I just have to always point it out because there's life lessons in all of these things that we watch, man. You know, and I hope that we look at these things through that lens and not just from an entertainment, nigga-ish, outlook of it, but through a lens of learning something from it. And I just hope that AB don't take this as a like an L as a loss, but an L as a lesson. You know what I mean? I pray for that, brother.
Likewise, JR, that was powerful. The line's on fire. JR, you know you're more than willing to call back. You are the official M.Reck TV live host of this show. So that's a fact. If people don't know, JR from the Lower is the official host, as well as Janie B, songs by Alicia. Oh, my truckers took over the show, literally. Salute to all my truckers. Truckers hold me down. So they got it right now.
Say less, man. Yeah. Yo, man, listen, man, it's love to the Rec Mob, love to SJ, and love to you, my brother. You keep going. I can't wait for the Streets is a Myth later today, man. Yep. I'm tuned in. You heard?
JR, appreciate you. Love, bro.
Love, man.
Peace. We're going to get to these calls. We're going to do a minute or less because we got a lot of people tapping in. And plus, I don't want to clog the lines because I'm going to be getting calls probably from It Is What It Is and all that. So let's do these calls fast, but y'all got to run the lights up. Hold on. It's 600 people in the room. Do we have 600 likes? Because I'm giving y'all the most exclusive content. So, when it comes to It Is What It Is and everything that the people are saying, I am the conduit and the medium and all that. So you may want to hit that like button because nobody can bring you this exclusive content like I can because my relationships are deep and, they family over there. Let's get it. Caller, state your name and where you caller from. Caller. All right, next caller. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. The line is lit. Peace. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio. 856-392. Mute your audio.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mute your audio. Mute your TV or your laptop or your computer.
Oh, sure.
Run the lights.
All right, I'm muted right now.
Hold on 1 second. They being disrespectful. Run the lights up. I'm hearing that there's only 138 lights and there's 600 people in the building. And the like button is free. The like button costs you nothing. Okay? You got to get that hate out your blood. Okay? I'm not asking you to pay nothing. Just pay attention, hit the like button, and you Gucci. You getting this great content. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yeah, this shop on from Jersey. Yeah, I just was I'm a fan of M.Reck TV. I've been following y'all. You know, shout out to Troy Ave too. You know what I mean? Because I
Salute.
listen to Troy Ave music. You
Salute.
know, yeah, I wanted to respond to this. I seen the show when he did, and I think that well, what I wanted to say is that I don't think Cam really paid attention to how messed up AD was,
Mm.
before he got on the show till he actually was on there and he seen,
Mm-hmm.
he actually paid attention and seen how messed up he really was because I don't think he paid attention to that before they actually got on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But for me, if I would have seen that, like the brother said before, that came on previously, I would never even brought him on, for the embarrassment, point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would have did personally, you know what I mean, as far as that. But I don't know if Cam knew how messed up he really was when he actually seen it or what. But and also response to I won't want to see 80 fight anymore. Like I mean I'm a fan of boxing, but I mean I just think that I don't see I don't when 80 first came he was more entertaining to me. He was more of he lived up to his name, the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I see now, it's not something that I would like to see AD fighting anymore. It looks sad to me when I see him fight now.
Got you. Now I
Personally.
appreciate you calling up, bro. I got a lot of people, but you more than
No
welcome to
doubt.
call back. Thank you for being supportive of the brand M.Reck TV and everything we got going on, man. We appreciate you, good brother. What's your name again?
It's Shabon, knowledge.
Shabon, knowledge. Peace, Lord.
All right. Peace.
Let's get it. The line's on fire. There's a lot of people waiting in line to get the. All right, so we got to do this, y'all. You know how we do. When the line's on fire, we got to get to the hold your breath. Uh-oh. Who's that on the line? One of my truckers.
Peace and love, M.Reck.
Peace and love. Songs by Lisa. What's happening?
How you doing?
I'm great. How you feeling?
Wonderful, wonderful. Y'all run the likes up and help the general M.Reck run a checkup.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Queen, talk to me.
So I want to send a great shout out and much love to the brother Adrien Broner for taking full responsibility for his actions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing to do when, you may be experiencing some form of embarrassment. But what people fail to realize is you actually better yourself when you take responsibility and just admit that you made a mistake and move forward in correcting your actions. And that's what he's doing. I like the fact that he acknowledged Don King for the simple fact that this is your representation. So when you make these kind of errors in public, it not only affects you, but it affects everybody that you're attached to. So that's another reason why he's acknowledging the people who put him in place to have the opportunities that he had. In reference to Cameron, it's possible that he didn't mean for that to take place the way it did, but I thought it was still kind of ugly, the comments he made after the fact, because if this is your friend, you probably didn't appreciate how he represented himself, but at the same time, it was a bit cruel, you could say you brought him up here for entertainment. And that's the part that people are looking at him sideways about, because we all have friends that fall short or may engage in behavior that we don't agree with, or we don't bash them in that way. So that's the part that, comes off, a little funky on his end, even though, we heard what Sin City said, that he wasn't attempting to exploit him.
Mm-hmm.
And Cameron saying, he's accustomed to him always drinking, but that's the thing you deal with when somebody is drinking, you never know what they might say. So in that regard, you got to take responsibility for it. You shouldn't have put them on, or perhaps you shouldn't have went live with it. You should have recorded it. That way, you could have had the opportunity to edit it, and you wouldn't have got caught flipping with the hot mic because you don't know what's going to happen. So in that regard, you know, it was a lesson for him too.
Correct. Correct.
So he knows how to move forward. But that was all I wanted to add to it, and I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much, and shout out to the Rec Mob.
I appreciate you. Great assessment as always, and be safe on the road. And if you can, you'll. Thank you. Songs by Alicia. Be safe. Peace. Salute to all my truckers on the check-in. My go-to host, they tapping in early. Songs by Alicia. JR, caller, you gotta mute your audio. Everybody, this is a M.Reck TV rules. When you call, your audio have to be muted because it bleeds into the show. So 929-815. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. Who this?
This your man, David Flat Sparks.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
Okay. Flat, what's the word, bro? I don't know this number. Or do I do?
Yeah, this me. Ain't nothing, man. I'm tuned in, you know. I'm listening to the joint because I didn't know the updates on the situation with AB and Cameron. Know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to the people, and I heard what you said when you brought it to the forefront, right? So I want to say this, right? Salute to AB for taking accountability, because that's very important.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I also want to say, Cam did Cam. Let me ask you this, right? Did Cam take accountability in your eyes?
This is me. You asking me, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like Cam should have said, yo, you know what? Maybe I should have rescheduled the AB interview. But that's just me.
Right.
So, you feel me? Because you know how we saw AB at the casino, and we was on that type of time. Like AB shouldn't even be in the public, period, let alone doing an interview. Now, you saying that, I want to say this one thing because I want you to, speak your piece. The people that's either glazing or don't see it from a general perspective. Now, AB in that drunken state, would you put AB in a driver's seat of a car with your son or daughter to drive them anywhere, whether it's 10 blocks away or 10 miles? You understand?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So, and that's the reality that people have to look at. You gotta always take it back to the origin. You feel me? Would you put AB in that drunken state in a ring?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So you got the floor, Flat. Go from there.
I'll take it even further, right? So we, as you just stated, and as we've been saying since we came back from Vegas from the Canelo Crawford fight, right? When we seen AB, I wanted to take a picture with him because I had a little issue with AB back in the past, as you know, right?
Right.
Now I'm saying you broke the story on M.Reck TV. That was years ago.
Fact.
Know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So since then, I trained in the gym with him. Know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show him like crazy love. You know, we said what up. Know what I mean? But in the state that he was in, we couldn't really kick it with him. But I actually wanted to take a picture with him. Know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But he was in such a bad state at that time. I didn't even bother to take a picture with him. I didn't even bother to really converse with him like that. Even Blue Blood closer to him than anybody, and Blue Blood dapped it up with him, said what up, and that was it. Know what I'm saying? And Blue Blood was telling them they should take him back upstairs. Know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
But that's the state of mind that he was in at that time. So
again, I feel the same way you feel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cam should, as a man, be like, yo, you know what? I was wrong for bringing him to the show. Now I'm saying I take time because my thing is, would you do it again? Now I'm saying with somebody else or with. Now I mean, like that. That's my thing because look, we all make mistakes, bro. None of us is perfect.
That's a fact.
Cam made a mistake, bro. Know what I'm saying?
That's
a fact, bro. He made a mistake. So just like AB is taking accountability. We all know AB was doing bad. He did bad being drunk like that and all of that. We know that. Because some people was even saying like, yo, well, it's AB fault. Yeah, we know that, but we're not saying that it's not AB fault. We're also saying that Cam was wrong for bringing him on the show as well.
That's a fact. I want to say this too, because I want to keep that train of thought. Shouts to Sin City, shouts to PT, right? They from that camp, they Cam homies, and they from that Is What It Is Talk with Flea camp, right? Now, those are the homie, that's family. Even Cam Mace, that's all family, right? Aside from that,
right.
Now, it's some rappers that's in my comments on that IG post that we all collaborated on. That
it's a lot of them
don't like nothing, don't comment, but's in those comments saying fly shit, right? Like going against the grain. You niggas shouldn't say nothing. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I could say you niggas is not even lit at all. You niggas cold out here first and foremost, and y'all niggas didn't even salute, and you going against the grain. And it's cool. But you see these niggas, right? In the comments, right?
100%, bro. I told you, Reck. I'll be, cause this been like, what day you put that post up?
Like 4 or 5 days ago. That shit's still going crazy. That shit is on its way to 250. Can you hear me?
Yo, Reck. Word of my mother, Reck. Word of my mother. I'll be sleep and my phone be. I had to turn the notifications off on IG, son. Know what I mean? That post going so crazy still to this very second. That post is going so crazy. It got like probably close to 3,000 comments. 2,000 some comments, close to 3,000, and the likes crazy.
The views is like
the views is insane.
Almost a quarter million in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Almost
quarter M, son.
Yeah. Like,
and I see. Not to cut your wisdom, bro, but I'm peeping the rappers comment and like you said, going against the grain. And my thing, and it's a whole nother subject, but you know how we rock, right? Now I'm saying like these be the dudes that know what's going on, won't show that much love on something positive. Know what I'm saying? But when they want to go against the grain, all of a sudden they pop out the little wormhole. Know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All they doing is just showing their hand and how they truly feel about me, my brand, and the people I rock with. So that's all. I love it because all I'm doing is taking notes. Now look, see, Sin, they on what they on as they supposed to. But you know what Sin and PT did? They called me and said, "Yo, Reck, you family." You understand what I'm saying?
That's real.
And we spoke on some family shit. We did that shit, off the scene and on the scene, on the air and off the air. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the difference. These niggas, I don't speak to never at all. I don't see these niggas. Hold on, do these niggas still even rap? I'm trying to understand. When the last time
I was saying the same.
When the last time
I was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing, bro.
Yo, fuck off my page, man. Like, you hear me? Oh, damn. I gotta get Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. Can you hear me?
Luke,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on one second. Run the likes up because there's a lot going on. I gotta get my man David Flat Sparks on the line, but until then, I'm gonna speak to you. Run the likes up. We live on YouTube as well as Facebook. The like button is free. Call us. State your name, where you calling from. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath because we got a lot of people calling. Let's get it, good brother. Let's get it. You got it.
Yeah. Yo, it's Will calling for Carolina.
Okay.
I'll make it quick. Hey, look, Adrien Broner, I think Cam brought him on the show just for value, shock value. Same way they invite Dame Dash to Breakfast Club. I think there's certain characters out here, Charleston White, the Whack 100s. There's a few guys out here who you bring on your show just for views. They know this dude was a junkie ahead of time, and there ain't no changing him. The guy, he ain't repenting. He's trying to retract and backtrack and trying to apologize. It's not real. He's an alcoholic. I don't think he's ever gonna change. I just think that who he is. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's my 30 seconds. I appreciate it, bro.
No doubt, my brother. Salute, King.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. He was in and out. In and out. We going through. Mute your audio. We doing 30 seconds or less. Or hold your breath. When the lines go crazy, that's what we go into that mode. 30 seconds or less. Or hold your breath. Mute your audio. 646-972. Mute your audio. You are on the livest show where the whole industry's tapped in, the world's tapped in, the streets tapped in, the ladies tapped in. This is the livest show. Okay, caller. State your name. Where you calling from? Let's get to it.
This is G from the Bronx.
Yo, G, I respect you. I know you got your Billy D voice on for the ladies and all that. But right now, yeah, there you go. I need you to bring the energy up. All that Billy D shit, we say that for another.
Nah, facts. It's still early, but
I got you.
Look, Rack. I'm gonna get straight to the point, brother. Look. This is called good content going bad, bro.
Woo! Talk about it.
That's all this is, man. You know, Cameron's not a fool, man. Cameron knew Adrien Broner was a little bit drunk. And he said, damn, I got AB right here. Drunk. This is going to be some great content. But it just went bad, bro. That's all that is. You know, he didn't know AB was going to start going on stat like that. You know what I'm saying? And that went bad on Cam, man. Cam got to just be a man, stand up, just take this L real fast, man. And don't drag this shit along. You know what I mean?
No doubt. And you saying that, I'm going to give people a truthful situation, something that's pertaining to something similar to this situation that went super viral, that is close to this situation. So I'm glad you said that. But I appreciate you tapping in. Great assessment. Blessings,
King. Keep up the good work.
You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm a fly dude like that. Because I ain't no hater. I'm going to take your math. Because since you could throw on that Billy D voice, you may have a great career in podcasting and all that, because I'm not a hater. And and at the same time, I'm gonna say pause, you know, but you know, when you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm G'd up like that. Hold on. You know what I mean? You say
all right, facts.
Right? You say you from the BX.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Yes,
again?
sir. And my name is G. And look, Rack, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Killer know me, Jim know me, Zeke know me. I'm fam.
Okay.
Really, for real.
Okay, G. I got you. I'm locking you in right here. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk, because I'm putting all these shows together. But when people got it, they got it. That's it's like a gift and a curse.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I got a lot more than this. I got some murder unit. You get what I'm saying? I'm really affiliated. I'm one of them ones, brother.
I say less. We're gonna build behind the scenes. I got you locked in, Billy D. Well, G, my bad. You Billy D. You know what?
Yeah.
That's the name. Billy DG. Billy DG.
Yo, Rick, you a funny nigga, Rick. God bless you, brother.
Salute.
All right.
Salute to Billy DG. All right, from M.Reck TV. All that shit ring off. See, you gotta make it ring off from here. Have a show. You ain't gonna get no show like this. Caller, state your name, where you caller from. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath. Let's get it.
What's up, M? What's good, man? It's Jay Hood from South Carolina. You know I'm calling in, bro. I'm gonna try to get in on this thing with AB, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to everybody got to say, you know, they say, you know, Cam made a mistake. But you know, I'm not gonna say Cam made a mistake. Those people made a mistake, because you know you don't do your homeboy like that. If our homeboy is drunk like that, you know what we do down here down south when your boy drunk, toasted like that or on some other thing, we take them and lay them down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, lock the door, put them, lay them down, let them sleep that stuff off. You know,
Well,
because that's what happened.
let me stop you there. That's what me, Blue, Flat was trying to tell AB Peoples, because we saw him at the casino first. We like,
Right.
yo, we kicking it with Blue because Blue got the best relationship with AB. We all know AB, but Blue hollered at his peoples. It was a female and a dude that was with AB, and we was like, yo, they should take him to the room. So Blue approached him like, yo, don't have AB out here like that. Let him go to the room and sleep off. We said the same thing, and they ain't do that. You feel me? But continue.
I heard.
Continue.
I heard when you said that. I caught that part when you was talking about that, when you said y'all was down and come in and y'all been like, why y'all got him out here, and they was holding him up.
Yeah.
You know, if that's your man, yo, you know, if me and you hanging out and I got toasted out and, you know, I'm on a different status, I'm on that, you supposed to protect me. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to take me to the room, lay it down, Jay. I'll come back and check on you a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You don't take nobody down there. And then what Cameron, you know what I'm saying? You know, people vulnerable, people gonna get content, but I don't think that was the right content. The videotape, my man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but people now, money got people crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I want Cam to do? I want Cam and May started off with the sports, and I listened to them, and now they done got so whack, I don't even tune in no more. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they got too much of crazy stuff. They was running up there with Shannon and them with the sports talk. Stick to sports. Why you bringing all this heat to the base like that? You got something good, man. You gonna like one of the top 10 sports things where I used people tune into, and then people like, well, okay, what's going on? And Cam name is in the street for all around reason, right? All around reason. And you know, it ain't nobody heard from you for almost about 10 years, and then you got back on, and you been out, and you're doing your thing. And now you're bringing all the childish stuff. Stick to sports, man. Bring out some things. Let the playmaker cook. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, start another channel. Because right now you're messing up your brain.
He did start another channel.
Okay, but
it is what it is. It's a sports show, and the talk with Flea is him addressing the hip hop content. And stuff like that. You know? So,
but you know that's why I don't follow nobody but M.Reck, because M.Reck gonna give you the right cook. And one thing I like about you, you don't play both. You don't play. You straddle the fence. And if niggas wrong and niggas right, that's why you know what keep you in the business a long time. You keep it real.
I mean,
you keep it real.
Salute, thank you, bro. I mean,
all right, man.
I gotta sleep well at night, so if I don't control myself, then I can't sleep. And mind you, look, I don't sleep long. All I need is 3-4 hours. So if my 3-4 hours is compromised because I'm doing a billion things, then you know I'm no good to myself and nobody else. You feel me? So I appreciate it, man.
Hey man, keep up the good job, man. Keep doing it. Keep shooting out this wreck news. Put your foot on these people's neck. Call them out. I don't know what's going on, but I guess I get my news from M.Reck, and I know it's real.
You're right. It's all love. We all family.
Peace and love.
We gonna work it all out because they family.
Yeah, but that is not Cam's fault. That's them people's fault who've been toting him around like that. They wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said
that's the real thing.
The people that
don't blame Cam. Don't blame Cam.
Yeah.
Cam in the business of making money. I just want Cam to go ahead and just stay on that sports though. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get your name in there. You know, I like his music, and I always like New York music. You know what I'm saying? I got families and all that up there. But you know, I'm a down south for the day I die. But yo, I love listening to New York content.
No doubt.
And you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep it real, all right? Keep it real.
Yep.
All right. Peace.
Let's get it. We got a lot of people calling up. We got to do these calls. 30 seconds or less. We got so many people. I'm trying to get my man Flat back on the line. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, this is JR from the lower bro calling back. I'm gonna be real in and out quick, man.
It's all good. Hold on,
Pause,
JR. Run the likes up. I don't know how many likes. Rec Mob, tell me how many likes we got. We got over 800 people staying in the room, getting close to 900. Hit the like on Facebook, YouTube, my channel, Troy Yab channel, because we got The Streets Is a Myth. New episode dropping. I believe it's episode 8. Okay, you damn near got a full season that fast from us. Okay, salute to John Juan, Troy Yab. But how many likes we got, Rec Mob? Real quick, how many?
Not enough. Not enough.
Get the likes up. JR, do what you do. Let's get it.
Yeah, we definitely don't got enough likes, man. Let's do it, man. But yeah, real quick, shout out to the brother, Flats.
Yeah, David Flat Sparks. Yep.
Sparks, yeah. Yep. Shout out to him. I'm in total agreements with him.
Mm-hmm.
And just to push back a little bit on my brother who just last called, it's nothing but love for him and salute him.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about this is yes, his people should have held him down.
Mm-hmm.
But Cam, once again, in that text that you played,
mm-hmm.
called son his brother.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
This is not somebody that he don't know. And if they didn't know, they didn't have no relationship, they didn't know each other, then I wouldn't have any real expectation. I would still think it's foul, but I would have less expectation of Cameron in that situation. But in this situation, you calling this man your brother over and over again. He's your friend. He's your brother. You got to look after that man. And I agree with Sparks. He did not take accountability. And I would like, I'm not saying he has to,
mm-hmm.
but I think Cam should say, yo, listen, that's my brother. And I should have never brought him on the. He ain't even got to say sorry. Just say, yo, I should have never had him up there like that. You know what I'm saying? Throw the brother a lifeline. To me, he even deserves it more right now because he took the accountability. So I just wanted to say that and salute to Sparks and salute to Let the Sparks Fly. And y'all, get them likes up, bro. How we only had like less than 300 likes, man? It was shaking.
Crazy, bro.
Yo, but it's nasty work out here, man.
Yeah.
Let's do this, man.
No doubt. JR.
You already know, man. You already know it, M.Reck.
All right, salute, King.
Yes, sir.
Sparks fly. We gonna let the Sparks fly. That's the new sports show at M.Reck TV. Is a bidding war going on. You may see that another network that may see it at a bigger network. You know what I mean? That you could watch your movies on. Who knows? We're gonna go with the highest bidder. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, this is D from Columbus.
Okay.
You can show something that'll probably have everybody on your line a little bit, okay in the mind if you just play the Cam apology that he did towards AB. I'm trying to figure out why you haven't played that yet. That'll shut a lot of questions up on your show. The live apology that he had. Hold
on. I've been played the apology lives ago.
So what everybody keep talking about accountability for then?
Huh?
He then took accountability the day after it happened. He took accountability for it.
Hold on, bro.
He apologized to it.
Hold on, bro.
I don't get it.
Your energy is off, first and foremost. Like over
here. My bad.
Exactly.
My bad.
I need you to get your energy right. Over here, we deal with each other with good energy, first and foremost.
Right.
Okay.
That's the whole reason why I called. Because AB put out an apology letter. We trying to make it peace. Why does everybody keep calling on talking about what Cam need to do?
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to be about making peace about this. Everybody keep calling with beef.
No, I'm with
you. Cam, I don't even understand it.
No, I'm with you on that, but you got to understand, you always got to take things to the origin, because you know why?
Okay.
This can happen again. You know what I'm saying? You can apologize all day, but when you don't take it to the origin of why shit happened, you're going to be apologizing for the rest of your life. You understand?
Right, but you did see that IG that Cam put out when he was sitting down on the bench. He was talking about, that's my brother. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. He apologized the day after. Like, I watch her show. Even when that dude Blue, whatever came on, I didn't even watch it because I'm like, okay, maybe nobody didn't see his apology. So it's whatever. Then the next day, people still call, Cam, you take apology. I'm like, did y'all not see the live that he put out? It wasn't even long. Like, you could play it on your show right now.
No,
and that'll question a lot of people's calls up. I don't even understand it.
No, bro.
It's like 5 minutes. It's not even 5 minutes. It's like a 3-second apology that he made to AB.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to get to all these calls. I mean, do you run a show?
My bad. I know it's a long show.
Hold on. Do you run a show?
Nah. Wreck do, and I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that you do.
Let me talk, good brother. I'll let you talk. Now, first of all, it's 1 million people calling, right? Every time I didn't even get to all my content that I wanted to play because the calls started coming in early. They started coming in hot. You understand what I'm saying? And me, I have a job.
I
I have a job to serve the people.
And I apologize. The only reason why I called and I got heated because that J2 dude called back. Like you really double back. Like he was really making up. You need to apologize. You really double back on that. Like I'm like, evidently he didn't see Cam's live.
Well, look.
It's just how everybody be talking about y'all getting on Cam about how he talking about Dame's son. Y'all know he put out a show and said he never did that. But you still gonna have people. He shouldn't have said nothing about his son.
Hold on, let's do this.
That ain't got nothing to do with Dame.
Let's do this, good brother. And hold on. Run the likes up. We got close to 1,000 here. 955 people. Run the likes up. We live. Okay, now it's all good, brother. You ain't got to keep saying my bad and apologizing. It's all good.
I'm only saying that because I keep hearing these people saying the same thing, and I'm like, are y'all not watching what I'm watching? Like everybody is killing Cam over that thing about Dame's son, and Cam just basically said he didn't pay him. That's why he didn't address it. And you still got people go, "Oh, that's messed up what he said about his son," but nobody's addressing what he said about Cam's dead mom. Nobody cares about that, huh?
Hold on.
That just y'all swept that under the rug.
Now,
his dead mom?
Yo, bro.
Wow.
See, this.
I'm talking not you. I'm talking about the people. I'm not talking about you.
No, hear me out. I addressed all that on my last.
Like that should supersede anything. You think? Listen, but real talk. Talking about somebody's dead mom. You think I care about what a grown man's feelings is? If you talking about my mom, y'all really defending a man? I don't care about what no man said. If you talking about my mom. Hello?
I got you.
Yo, Dame's feelings, y'all better be chilling for Dame's feelings. Not fuck Dame when it comes to my mom. Is you serious? Then he talking about dude's dead wife who actually died. That dude's wife actually died on that show that everybody's defending him for. She died that day before that. Did y'all not hear Cam talk about that? She died. Larry's wife or Jake, whatever the dude's wife, she died.
Yo, we addressed all
where's
that.
Where's the emotion at?
Look.
Y'all still calling it, man, fuck Cam, fuck this.
Right.
Really?
Bro, you cursing now? All right. I try to deal with the brother. And I still gave him a pass because, I could have went left. But, salute to that brother. Maybe he's emotionally, emotionally disturbed by something and he just needed to get that off. So I'm going to give him a pass. But caller, state your name and where you calling from. Let's get to it.
What's up, Breck?
Sound like Jose. Jose over here dragging his nuts with his air horns again. He with the shit early in the morning. Jose, what's up?
Hey, I just want to say sometimes, man, somebody got to hold the mirror up to your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what they did was held the mirror up to Adrien Broner's face.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes that will make you get yourself together when you actually see yourself like that.
Nah, you got a point. Man.
Did that make, you know what I'm saying? When you see yourself out there drunk, crazy, and somebody show it to you, sometimes that make you get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You look at it like, damn, I was like that when you sober.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, you got a point, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest, this topic, it's crazy how it's spilt on my show, right? Like, literally, this is what it is situation. But for some reason, I'm getting the brunt of everything. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
right.
With the members from that show, they call it up. Yo, bro, I need a check at this point. Cam, Sin, PT, Mace, I need a check. I put a lot of time and hours now. I need a courtesy check or a concurrent check. You know what I'm saying? Like, and respectfully.
Right.
Respectfully. This ain't no extortion, none of that. This is love, y'all family. But I'm putting a lot of work in, and then the people are tapping in, having a voice to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Jose? I should be.
I mean, you building.
Okay.
They see you coming. That's all it is. They see you coming, man.
You think I should?
They like, we can't hold him back. We can't hold him back.
Well, they know that. Nobody can stop this M.Reck money train. Nobody, right? But
That's all it is. The train building up speed now. That's all it is.
Well, let me ask you this: you think I should be awarded for the work that I'm putting in, especially with this? It's almost like damage control. You feel me? What you think?
They not going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? You already know that.
Ah, man.
So you got to take what you want. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it, man.
Oh, okay.
You got to take it like the champion you got to take it.
I always do. I've been taking it like I always do. So I got to just keep doing what I've been doing. Okay.
Yeah, you got to get it like the champ got it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How the champ get it? He took it.
Okay. Say less then. I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? But it's all
that's it.
They family, but at the same time, come on now. Like I'm putting in a lot of work. You would think, you know what I mean? I got a is what it is contract or something. You feel me? Or talk.
They call you the people's champ for a reason, Reck.
Okay. Okay. Nah, salute.
That's all I gotta say. They call you the people's champ for a reason.
Man, that's love, Jose. Appreciate you, brother. You want to end off anything? You want
anybody that wants some of this smoke out here on the road, you can get it.
Yo. Hey, yo, you wild. Shouts out. Hey, yo, man. Salute to all my truckers on the tap in. My ladies. They loving the show. My ladies, I see your message. Mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio, please. Mute your audio, please. Mute your audio. 704-498. You live. You got 30 seconds or less. So hold your breath. Let's get it. 704-498. Get your audio, good brother. Get your audio.
Yo.
Yeah, you live,
you hear me?
brother. You live. Let's get it.
Yo, this Jay Stu from North Carolina.
All right.
Yeah, you know Cam's Mr. Petty and all that, but you know I think he made the executive decision to do what he did.
No doubt.
You know, and I've been a fan for years, so we should already know what time he be on. But I had a idea for you.
Okay.
You know the kid that used to play on Belly.
Oh, you talking about which one?
The Shorty.
Oh yeah. I seen I seen a message on Lisa Evers' page. I reached out. I was one of the first.
Oh, okay.
Reach out.
Yeah, I thought of you. I was like, yo, that'll be dope. M.Reck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I put it in the ear early, but I didn't hear nothing back. You know what I mean? I guess he's waiting to get a drink chance or situation. You know, I put it in the ear. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know.
Okay.
Unintended. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, thank you, man.
No, you're welcome. Thank you, bro. Salute.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. The homie from the Belly movie, that's a whole nother situation. But anyhow, caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
What's good, Rack? Good morning, brother. It's Ant from Brooklyn once again.
Good morning, good brother. Love the energy, man. That's what I'm talking about. Guys,
man. The defense for you is all the way there. Why are we acting like this is not grown people going against grown people doing bad on us? Look at the age of these people, and why are we acting like we're gonna overlook what's going on? Cam ain't no child. What you doing is you putting the fucking my fault. What you doing? You putting that scope on them to let people see the wrong that they doing. So if you doing that, you just making people aware of what's going on. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Homie called and he was sitting there trying to go in on you. That was the wrong move, bro. That was the wrong move because you sitting here putting everything together.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going in on me. He said he was going in on the callers, but even with that, that's Wreckmar family. So
exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Regardless, you can't.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
You right.
So once again, we appreciate what you do.
Thank you, bro.
You the one who's staying on top of a lot of the nonsense that's going on, and we respect it, bro. I'm out here grinding, working right now. We respect it.
I appreciate
we locked in. We behind you 1,000,000%.
Thank you, bro.
That's a lot of these dudes, this black on black stuff that we doing to each other. This is looking bad, bro.
Looking crazy.
There's no love out here.
Nah.
There's no love.
No.
Everybody is so hateful and the crab in the barrel thing. Like, come on, bro. Just pulling everybody down to make people look you know, a certain kind of way. Everything is laughs and jokes with Mace and Cam. Everything is laughs and jokes. They don't realize what they're doing to the next person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep putting the next black man down, because at the end of the day, once they leave from, I bet AB felt like, you know what, when he left there and listened to what was going on, I bet he felt like trash. But AB need help.
Yeah.
And Cam, that was bad that he did him like that. That was bad. You know that man was messed up. Just like y'all said, y'all seen him. You know, when y'all was telling the homies, like, listen, get him out of here. If I see any one of my men, it could be, I could be anywhere. My man messed up. Yo, listen, come on, bro. I'm taking you somewhere. You can't be moving around like that. Like people, the stuff that people do to people these days is just so hateful and evil, bro. That's why I just said earlier, there's no love, bro.
Yeah.
There's no love at all, and it's sad to see it. You rather get a view or a like or something off a person instead of trying to help a person. Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's nasty out here. Nasty. Once again, Reck, I'm not gonna hold you up. I want you to get to the callers. Do what you keep doing. Put on neck. Make it happen, bro. We here.
Appreciate you, Kane. What's your name again?
And
Brooklyn. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. The line's on fire. We got people calling from Brooklyn. We got people calling from Hawaii. People calling from Africa. People calling from Japan. This is the livest show, okay? I don't give a damn what machine somebody got or how much money somebody got or what rapping status somebody got. This is different over here, okay? This, when you got the people, you got the streets, you got the ladies, and you got the industry, it's nothing nobody can tell you. And you self-made, it's from the mud, it's different over here. And you got integrity, it's different. Salute to the Rec Mall. We here. Caller, state your name.
Yeah, man. Peace, bro. I had to call back, bro. Like, first off, man, I don't know if someone has smoked with me, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it today. You heard? First off, that Cam apology was trash, nigga. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, we already went through this like 3-4 lives ago, homie. That apology was garbage. He was making excuses. He took no accountability. What we talking about is accountability. And you was getting to it, but son kept running his mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You was getting to it when you told him you're going to be apologizing for the rest of your life because you don't know what you apologizing for. Cam went on there and talked about, that's my friend. And we ain't friends that we get broads together, but we friends. And then he proceeds to say, but she's my sister. He took no accountability for bringing him up there in the first place. That's what we talking about right now, homie. Keep up. All right. So that's just number one, man. And if that dude wants any smoke, I'll call right back. You heard? But anyway, bro, the other piece of smoke I got is for your man Jose. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Air home smoke.
Stop playing with me. Yeah, Jose, man. We heard
JR versus Jose. What we doing here? We got smoke, then we got air horn smoke. What's going on? Trucker smoke. You feel me? JR, I appreciate you.
Let's get to it, man. I'm out here on this road, man. Let's get to it, bro. Love y'all, man. I'll talk to you later, man.
JR, my brother. Salute. Salute to my brother Gene Deal in the building, okay? He said he watching, brother. My brother. Run it up. Listen, this is the livest show. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What up, Doe? M.Reck, what up, Doe?
What up, JDB? You shaking shit? You started all this, JDB. I ain't gonna front. You called me when I didn't even see the Adrien Broner interview. You brought this to the M.Reck TV platform, and you was like, "Yo, M.Reck, I'm not feeling XYZ." But JDB, I'm gonna let you have the floor. Talk to me.
I did, and I'm gonna say this. Anybody calling up here trying to protect Cameron, it's a whole lot of weird stuff going on behind the scenes, M.Reck. At least 50 people done called me with more information, but that's here nor there. I told you.
Hold on. You can't say that, Janie B, without, you got to give me something. You said 50 people call you behind the scenes. From where? From the town?
They call me from New York. I got friends in Miami. I got friends in Atlanta. I got friends in Ohio. A lot of people is pissed off at Cameron and glad he getting smoked. First of all, and I'm gonna say allegedly, but I'm just gonna tell you, M.Reck, they acting like you they brother, certain people, but they behind the scenes blocking your blessings.
Don't say that, Janie B.
Okay, you asked me to give you something. What they telling me?
No, I mean, look, if you saying what you saying, I'm just more so like, nah, don't tell me that because they family. Don't tell me they doing that. I'm
Mace is your family, but other people is behind the scenes doing you dirty.
Oh shit.
Let's be clear on that.
Don't tell me that.
Now I'm gonna say allegedly because it's your show. But come on, M.Reck, what have I ever lied to you about?
Nah, you never lied.
So when I'm telling you a homeboy is an F nigga, this is crazy. Me and you done talked about certain things you had going on, and then they fell through. People telling me that nigga got something to do with it.
Wow.
Now, you ain't tell me what fell through. You just told me something was coming through. How would I know it fell through if somebody ain't on the other end telling me that?
Oh, yeah, we got to talk behind the scenes then, because I want to know what fell through. Because, I mean, it's some things that's in the works, but if something fell through and I don't know about it and you know about it, oh, we definitely got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk.
It's some weirdo stuff going on. And my son that called me from out of town. Like, why is that nigga bringing you up like that? Like, if you're nobody and your stuff ain't true, then why he got his friends calling up, putting your name in their mouth? If I'm a nobody and I don't have no kind of connects to nothing, M.Reck, if nothing I'm saying is right and exact, why is Cameron so bothered by Janie B? And the cameraman that he keep calling the cameraman got a whole lot of footage that Dame Dash allegedly done told go ahead and let that fly, let that go. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Choke no joke. Allegedly.
Yeah, he's the op. That's all I'm about to say. For many,
he a op. He a op, and I don't like him. But he got a lot of these footage that what Dame was keeping out of the limelight. He kept all of that stuff.
Yeah, he definitely.
He's just one of the people, and I don't like him. Sorry, I brought his name up on here. I'm just saying, some of the people have real life footage. Now he got footage of homeboy getting punched by True Life.
He said he got
and him crying.
Hold on.
He said he got the footage and him crying.
Hold on. Now I'm glad you brought this up because I had this conversation just yesterday with somebody who was there. That's family to Cam and myself, and the whole is what it is. He said he was directly there. And I'm going to say it, but I'm probably going to get him on the line without saying his name. I'm going to just say True Life swung, allegedly, but didn't land. He said, yes, True Life did swing, but he did.
True Life socked him in his eye. That's why it was verbal. and I wasn't there. I'm just telling you the people that I know.
Yeah.
I know affiliates of Cameron, and I've been in circles with him, and I know Mace. But I'm really putting myself out there by saying I know Mace from a long time ago. But anyway, it is what it is. Bar them.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. You can't do that. I see what you just did. You say you know Mace from a long time ago?
Yeah, I told you I was stacked and packed. I told you I was all that and some. I ain't no Mace.
All right, see, listen, we're going to talk behind the scenes.
But anyway, like I said, Cameron had some nigga with him that was supposed to be his partner. Big black buff nigga named Joe.
Yeah, Big Joe. Mm-hmm.
True Mans told him if he moved, he was gonna pop him. We know what pop means. Mm-hmm. And he told Cam, let's get it in. Cam didn't want none. He popped that nigga in his eye, and Cameron started crying. Allegedly.
Hold on. I know you not lying because the story that I heard was similar. Somebody had it on them and said, "Yo, I would pop you." So you not wild.
You ain't told me this, M.Reck.
I didn't tell you this. This you're not lying. I just heard the story. I heard the story, but the official story I heard yesterday, so to speak. You know what I mean? According to the person that I know was there. You dig what I'm saying? They called me yesterday and said, "Yo, Reck, this what happened with the True Life Cam situation. I was there." You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
and Big Joe was saying, "I'm not that nigga's bodyguard. I'm his partner."
Yep, he said that.
So now am I lying? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
I don't know Big Joe.
I know Big Joe.
I don't know True Life, but I know somebody, don't I? Because how I'm getting the information.
You definitely know somebody.
You didn't tell me.
Nope. We never spoke on that. Like
never did.
Never spoke on that. So
and with this dude coming on here talking about why is everybody giving Cameron his vote? Listen, Cameron, keep on shining light on Cameron, because you know why? People are seeing him for who he really is. People have forgot all of the grimy stuff, put it to the side that Cameron did because they wanted Mace and Cam back together. But Cam don't really align with Mace. Mace can say whatever he want to say. I don't really care at this point. I've been holding back some things because of Mace. Okay, well, Mace, what we had was a long, long time ago. I don't owe you nothing, sir. Cameron is a snake and you know it. That's why he went to start talking on that other channel. Mace is not with that, but you still sitting next to this nigga, knowing he dirtied in a mug and calling behind the scenes trying to clean up his mess. Wow. Now, Mace, I believe you a pastor, but if you really about what you about, call that nigga out for real.
Well,
because what he doing is so messy and so dirty, it's starting to make you stink, Mace. Let's be clear.
Look, this is what we're gonna do, Janie B. Right? Because Mace, all of them is family. Then we got Gene in here. Gene's telling me don't be messy. I didn't do anything. This is what we gonna do. So it don't
listen.
They don't
listen. Listen to me, M.Reck, and not to cut your wisdom. I'm not only on here talking crap about these people that I knew through the industry when I was out here fine and flaunting everything and being all I could be, and sometimes more, maybe less. Nevertheless, I call my own family member. I got a sister that I don't fuck with right now. Excuse my French, M.Reck, because she a low bottom of the earth scumbag. So if I would call my own sister out, you think I care about them?
Well, listen, if you got your own personal relationships or had and got your own, connections with people that's close to the situation, look, this is what the show is about. People could speak freely, you know what I mean? And everybody knows where I stand at with the people I rock with. That's everybody know Mace, my brother, Gene, my brother, Cam, his family, Sin, his family, but it is what it is. Them all get to speak freely. You know what I'm saying? So
And they on their channel being messy and cracking jokes on everybody. So how do they get to keep calling you? That's the people's choice. You are the people's choice. You ain't just the streets' choice. You ain't just the women's choice. You ain't just the real one's choice. You the nerds. You the people that don't have a place to land. You the people that's going through stuff. You the people's champ. So when you tell us you can't give something about Meech, I had to shut up on that and don't talk about Cam. Who is he?
Now we talk about everybody and everything, and we address it properly. It's never hate. We address it from an integrity aspect. So yeah.
And dig this here, M.Reck. I didn't call you behind the scenes and try to get you to squash nothing about no Meech.
Nah, no, you didn't. No.
So if they need to stop being vagina.
Damn. Well, listen, we live on M.Reck TV. Anybody want to call up, whoever, you know what I'm saying? A general person, industry person, people from the It Is What It Is show, Talk with Flea. You're all welcome to call. Janie B spoke her piece, and you can speak your piece, because that's the thing too.
And now I'm gonna get them really hot and bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the people that called me have their phones on while they're in the room with them. So some of this stuff I hear firsthand.
Oh wow!
Now check that. Let them roll with that and try to figure out who was the snake.
Damn. And I gotta say allegedly. Let me just say that too.
Allegedly. All of what I said is the opinion and thoughts and the truth of Janie B. This is not M.Reck.
Thank you, Janie B. Janie B, I'm gonna take some more calls, but you willing to call back. I appreciate that.
I will. All right.
Wow. Janie B came with the smoke. Run the lights up. We got 1,000 people staying in the room. Run the lights up. This is the livest show, okay? The livest show in the world. I don't give a damn what rapper, who show. This and YouTube is always playing with the numbers over here. The numbers is 10 times the numbers that is showing. So, because I put out real information. So, if we gonna keep it real, if you know, you know. But caller, state your name, where you calling from.
What up, M.Reck? This Kennedy calling out of Houston, man. Salute.
Kennedy, what's going on, my brother? It's been a minute, man. Where you been at?
Yeah, man. I've been trying to call up, but your line be busy, man. Salute to you.
Salute.
You popping right now.
I'm trying, man. It'd be hard, man. You know, I'm trying to get everybody on the line, but there's only one me. Run the lights up, y'all. But Kennedy, handle your business, good brother. You got the floor.
Hey, I think Cam is a snake, and I think Mace a snake.
Damn.
And they all snakes. I think they all snakes. Y'all ever seen the thing where they have the snake eating their own tail? That's what they doing right now. I don't trust none of them.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I don't trust Dane. I don't trust Cam. I don't trust Mace. R.I.P. to my nigga Pimp C. When Mace got caught in the car with the boy, then he went to religion, and then coming back. I don't trust people like that. He's sitting up there. What Cam did to AB was low down. He wanted to see that man at his lowest point, knowing damn well he wasn't supposed to put him up there. He could have did that, but he tried to shame him. But AB need to be careful about around people, because AB been crashing out for a couple of years now. He need to sit back and not be out. So you can't just blame it on Cam. But Cam is a snake, but AB need to stop hanging out and trying to be something he's not. Maybe that is him. I don't know. But man, you can do all that at the crib. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be out all the time, man. You got enough money to chill out. You know what I mean? But it's just that thought of him being out, want to be known, recognized. He's whooping his own ass in front of everybody, and everybody like Cam is taking advantage of it, a person's downfall, which I think is sick. When True Life was on his ass, he didn't have nothing to say. Nothing. Not one thing. Not word. Dame Dad sitting up there. They all snakes, dog. They snaking each other, and they trying to figure out who's going to outsnake the next person. It's an evil game they doing, and it's jealousy, and it's dangerous, and I think it's vicious. What they doing is feminine. That's flatbacking activity right there. Am I making sense?
Hey, listen, if that's how you see it, that's how you see it, good brother. You feel me?
Hey, before I get off, I'm in the chat room hating on Gene Deal because he ain't sent me no bottle of liquor so I can promote it. I'm hating on him right now. Gene, send me my bottle of liquor. That's me, Therapy Radio 808 in the chat, dog. I told you, I be on your show, and I told you, man, send me a bottle of liquor. I'm hating on him, too.
No,
you feel me?
Gene, tap in, man. Gene, I didn't get no bottle of liquor. I mean, I don't drink, but I should have just.
Yeah, I done brought up some new hate.
I'm still waiting on mine. I just want to put it on my mantle top. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I mean? But I'm about to call Gene right now.
Right?
I'm about to call Gene, man.
Right now, right now you noticing what I'm noticing.
Yeah, hold on, Kennedy. Let me call Gene, but I appreciate.
Yeah, let's get him up on the phone. Let's get him up on the phone right now.
Let me get him. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Rack Mob. I know y'all calling crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna take this quick call up, but on the lights up. It's 11:11 too.
And Reck,
what's going on? It's 11:11. Let's get it.
M.Reck, what's up, my guy?
What's going on, bro? You sound a little
Hey,
static. Sound a little staticky.
oh yeah,
We're gonna work through it though.
I sound a little bit better.
A little bit, but we're gonna work through it. Go ahead. Let's get it. Let's get
All right, my man. Hey, this is why I kill calling out of Philly. But listen, this is what I got out that video. I looked at Cam as a cockblocker. Because that when Adrien Broner was saying what he was saying to that girl, she was blushing, smiling from ear to ear. Like she ain't think about the dude that she had in the back. And so for Cam to sit up there and say, "Oh yeah, she like my sister," no, 9 times when a dude say a girl is like his sister, he was just trying to get an opportunity to smash. And so, like I said, I just looked at him like a cockblock because that girl was blushing from ear to ear. And when Adrien Broner went to go, like, after he said what he said to the girl, and he started answering questions, she was supposed to be like, "Listen, I got a dude in the back. I got a dude. I'm happy with my dude, because you like, stop that." Every time he answered the question, then went back and started telling her what she wanted to hear, she was blushing like a little child.
I hear that. Yo, my brother, I appreciate you tapping in. Salute.
All right, God. Bye. All
right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to slow this down to try to get. Hold on, y'all. I got y'all. I'm gonna get back to the line. Let me get Gene on the line. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me do this like this. I'm gonna have to reset the app. The app is going crazy. Run the lights up. This is the loudest show in the world. Like, this is facts. You know what I mean? We already know that. The impact, all the way around from the calls and just what it does to the industry, the streets, to the ladies, like Janie B said, the nerds, the geeks, the people that's just looking to be heard. Yeah, it's different over here. You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all tapping in with M.Reck TV, myself, and the whole Rec Mall. Let me get Gene on the line. I'm about to make a call. Gene, pick up, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We're gonna do this real quick, Gene. This ain't no interview. We gonna clear the air on some things real quick. Just clear the air. That's what we gonna call this segment of the show, clearing the air. Okay? And I could clear the air with my brothers that's in this shit for real. We have to, because the people want to know what's going on. Gene, pick up. I'm calling you from my 310-692-9055. Pick up, Gene. That's the number I'm calling you from. I'm calling your line. Pick up, and we go from there. Hold on, callers. Hold on, callers. Let me get Gene on the line. I got y'all. Y'all gotta be patient. Be patient. I got y'all. But let me do this. I'm gonna get y'all another exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be patient. I got y'all. Yo, Gene, I just called, man. I'm gonna try to call the other line. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this too. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me call his other line. If Gene don't pick up his other line, I guess he don't want to speak. You know what I mean? He's acting like, he wanted to say something, but we'll see. Okay? Give me a second.
Hey, this is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night. And now we're at Cooking and Conversation. Leave a message.
All right, I guess Gene don't want to speak, or maybe he's somewhere he can't speak. Yo, Gene, I called you both numbers. You can call me up. So whenever you want to call, all right? Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. Let me answer these phones. Matter of fact, before I get to the phone line, let me play Treasure Clip. I've been wanting to play that, but the line just was hot. Run it up. I don't know if Sin City or PT's tapped in. I sent them the link maybe an hour and a half ago. But regardless, I want to get my man Flat back on the phone. It's crazy. Salute to SJ. It's crazy. Okay? It's crazy. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to the whole, it is what it is. Is at this point, y'all might as well just lock in with me. Give me a check. Let the sparks fly over there. Do one season, and we can sit at the round table and make sure this content is right from the gate, from the integrity aspect. You know what I mean? I'm definitely the big homie when it comes to this content space, regardless of what. And humbly speaking, but respectfully speaking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never have a problem with the people. Let's get it. Salute to the rec mall. We here. Let me see where we at with it. All right.
When AB was sitting across from you and he was making too many compliments towards you, and Cam had to step in and remove him from the show?
Because for people who don't know me, they probably didn't understand my reaction. I would think body language, okay, I'm at work, right? I have, my boss is here. That's still their man's, like that's their friend. All I know to do is just control the situation as best I can to keep the show flowing so we can get questions. You're here to be interviewed. You're not here to talk to me, right? The advances kept happening, and there was a lot of advances that happened off camera. One thing that a lot of people don't know, and this is not to like beat a dead horse because I don't like continuously talking about situations that don't serve me, and I feel like that situation doesn't serve me and I don't want that to be part of my story, but I will give a little bit more context for people who probably wondered why it got to the point that it did. I don't believe they heard, but when he had first came, right, we had started and he said, "You're lucky I'm not behind the desk because I would violate you." That was the first thing that I heard, right? Camera rolls. I'm like, fuck. One thing I know as a woman in the sports field and a woman in the industry is like, unfortunately, guys make a lot of flirty comments or whatever, and I keep it pushing and then continue, and a lot of it doesn't get picked up on camera. This is real life. This is what happens. It's very different handling a situation when you're at work, and I didn't feel endangered, but it's like, okay, you continuously keep doing this, and I did give Cam a look, so he kind of knew when I felt uncomfy. And that's when he stepped in, which one, I really appreciate him for that. When you're in this type of role and you're around a whole bunch of men, a lot of people also don't know that I'm typically the only girl in the room, right? Production is all men. The guys sitting next to me are all men. The guests are usually men. Honestly, a lot of times, like, you got to be able to hang, right? There's never going to be a situation where I feel like I said, like, I cannot say nothing, but it's like, okay, boys are chatting, boys are talking. Like, there may be situations where you might find somebody attractive. That doesn't bother me if you find somebody attractive. It's just like, if somebody's repeatedly telling you to stop, I'm telling you like, okay, like chill out. Cam's telling you that my boyfriend, is back there, which that was not even a public thing. So that was a whole bunch of things going on.
And for the record, it's even, I'm very flattered and honored that you guys think it's me, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not Nick. Yeah. Like to clear that up too. Like, there are some things that, of course, I would like to keep private. So there's a lot of things that I still don't speak on. So in this situation, give y'all a little bit of context.
How did it feel when AB was sitting across from you and he was making too many compliments towards you, and Cam had to step in and remove him from the show?
Because for people who don't know me,
all right, y'all. So I've been trying to play that video since I went live from the beginning, but the calls just kept going crazy. So I had to just completely shut down the app. I'm going to open the app back up. As you can see, this is Hot 97 and they heyday, and Power 105 and they heyday, ain't got nothing on these lines, okay? And that's just respect. It's just out of respect. And this is without millions of dollars pumped into, mind you, they probably had, up until this day, hundreds of millions pumped into their brand. So imagine if I had that type of money pumped in my brand, where it'd be, where the brand it would be. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, never mind that. We already know we got the people organically, okay? We built it from the mud, for real. This ain't no fluff on the numbers. This is ain't no fake bots, none of that. So when YouTube be trying to suppress my numbers, it's cause of that too. The fact that YouTube is trying to figure out like his shit is really organic. You know what I mean? So even when I premiered the video and the shit stayed on 1,000 views when it was mad people coming in and out the room, and stayed on 1,000 views for 40 minutes, it lets you know what it is, how they suppressing the numbers. And when, started when me and the Earth was doing the content, and we was putting people on about that jab, that hot shot, and just everything about these politicians and the elite. That's when they started really fucking with my channel. Still to this day, never fully recovered, but it lets you know the type of time they on. But let's get back to these calls. All right. She said some things that she said before the camera started rolling. AB said to her, I will violate you under that desk. So that's a key factor. Like I always said, you got to pay attention to the details, which a lot of people don't. So that right there, me being somebody that has my own show, me hearing that, even before hearing that, bets is off, because he already let you know where he was going. So, but I'm gonna let the people call it. Like I said, I tell people I really do this, not only from the content aspect, but from a life aspect. We take it back to the origin. So when you take it back to the origin, you can always get to the root of the problem. It would have never got there. Because we was at the Fountain Blue, like I tell people. But if you don't listen, it's going to go over your head. We saw AB first. I told Blue and Flat, and we all agreed why they got AB out here like that. We ain't talking about Cam and nobody from the team. We talking about AB handlers, and we're gonna get to that too. AB handlers was out of pocket because they left him out there crazy. My man, I don't want to. My man, let me just say, my man from that camp told me, from the Is What It Is camp, told me a lot of information. They left them out there with no phone, no ID. My man had to put him in a hotel. My man had to give him money, on top of, Cam giving him money. So like I said, when I speak, I'm speaking from a different place. Like I'm really in this shit for real. I know what's going on. This ain't no, he said, no, this is real shit. Yo, Rap, this is what's going on. All right, so salute to the homie that held AB down. That's the homie. All right, let me open the lines up. I'll be trying to tell you, listen, you ain't got to go against the grain. I know what I'm talking about from every aspect. You can learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like I do this. Always take it back to the origin. And when you do that, that's when you can get to the root of the issue. And then you go from there. Peace. Hold on, bro. Let me tap you in with the people. Hold on. Let me tap you in with the people. All right, good brothers. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
You know my name. Stop playing, Rick. We not doing that today. I don't want to be no commercial. I don't want to be
Oh, you sound like a different person. Hold on. We got my brother G. Bill. Hold on. You came in sounding like You came in sounding like Billy D. Your niggas, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna say this to you and everybody else calling with this Billy D voice for the ladies. Y'all gonna stop that?
Man, stop that bullshit, Rick. No, ain't no Billy D voice, man.
Yeah.
It's early in the morning, man. I'm retired. I ain't got no place to go.
Come on, man.
I ain't got nothing to do but sit up there and cook me some good shit and, sit around, chill, and, you know what I'm saying? Do what I do. Whatever I do. Whenever I do it.
I hear all that, but cut that Billy D voice shit off, okay? Let's just talk to me.
Stop that bullshit, man.
That's all good. What's up, Jane?
What up, boy?
I'm here, man. I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work, man. Talk.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Yeah, just listen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gene,
I got.
Hold on, Gene. For some reason, I don't hear you clearly. You got me on speaker. We want to get you crispy.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Ooh, 100% better. Let's get it, Gene.
Yeah. Nah, we not doing it today though, Frank. For real. But y'all just, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Rec got a lot of my stories that he has promised me that he's not releasing them motherfuckers to the internet or to nobody. Rec know a lot of shit.
I do. I do.
Me and Rec done sat down, and Rec know a lot of shit. And he know the niggas that is fugazi, and he know on them for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because I told when I put in the chat, I got the greatest Cam and True Life story. Rec know that story, but he promised me he wasn't gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
And that's my brother, and he gave me his word. But he know.
That's a fact.
He know. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting them on blast by saying that right now.
You ain't putting me on blast because everybody know the industry. I'm gonna get the truth, and I'm in the loop like that. But look, and also, I'm general. You dig what I'm saying? I'm supposed to play my position the way I'm playing it. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Talk your talk,
Right,
Chief.
right,
Talk your talk. Talk your talk.
Nah, man. You know, you gotta like, you know, when I was going back and I was hearing all this stuff, man, you know, like I've been through it with these cats. These cats come out and they'll try to make up some shit and make other people believe and think something that ain't even true to try to make themselves look good, bro. You ain't gotta make yourself look good, nigga. If you're good, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to convince nobody. You understand? When we first came out with our story, we just gave them the raw truth. You know, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And then look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth gonna hold his own and gonna stand on his own. You understand? And now everybody's coming out, you know, saying this and saying that, and it all, you know, articulates to what I've been saying throughout the years. You understand? A lot of niggas want to try to portray like I just came out when this nigga went to jail. Nigga, I've been saying the same shit since fucking 2004, 5, you know what I'm saying? When I left the whole camp. But this whole shit that's going out now, you hear niggas talk about real men don't do this, real men don't do that. And then what they happen, they start doing this shit. So you're not a real man now. Because you're doing the same shit that you say that real men don't do. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody got their life story. Everybody got their life, man. And, you know, as long as you keep it real within yourself, you understand, and you know that it's real and it's true facts, ain't nobody gonna come up there and stand against that. You understand? And if they do try to stand against it and say some fugazi shit against you, they gonna fall and they gonna look real stupid. You understand? And everybody who came out against myself, they look real stupid right now, and they know it. This whole shit that's going down, that these people are coming out and coming against each other, man, and putting shit out like that, bro. If you don't know the internet is the devil works, and you don't know that it is portraying us, they're gonna use this for our downfall, something's wrong with you. And I'm glad that you got certain brothers like yourself that's gonna give everybody an equal platform to tell a story if it's something that's going to help the people and give the people the eyesight to know, yo, that nigga's phony, that nigga's fake, or that nigga that he good, he right, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But all this other shit, man, come on, Reck. You know, that's why, you know, you haven't seen me like that. You know what I'm saying?
I seen you've been let's say you've been on ninja mode. You've been on ninja mode.
Yeah. And the thing about it is this, Reck. You know what I'm saying? And I told you this right here. I could talk about a lot of niggas and a lot of shit that went down in the industry from the time I was in there. You understand? And a lot of shit that these niggas was fake about and this, that, and that, and what this happened, how it really went down. Cause nigga, if it went down, it came through people that I fuck with, and I was their right hand man. Chaz Williams, Slick, K Slay, right next to him all the time, practically. You know what I'm saying? So I knew a lot of stuff that came through this New York industry. And then certain people that I knew from the West Coast, Kings and Kings, Pete and them, all them guys out there. You understand? A lot of people got love for me all over this country, bro. And it ain't because of this Diddy shit. It's the shit that I did for them and the people I held down. Nigga, you don't hold down West Coast Nate Dogg, Mac 10 Exhibit if you wasn't that dude. You know what I'm saying? You don't hold down people that come from the South if you wasn't that dude. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you know people like that. My whole thing about it is this, Reck, and this is real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, a lot of these guys out here, man, you know, and especially, and I told you, Reck, man, you had that conversation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we did.
They not gonna have that. If they spit my name and some poison shit and try to portray some shit, I'm gonna ruin their career.
Damn.
Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm gonna give you the paperwork, and I'm gonna tell you where you could go find it at. I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna tell you where you can find it at. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not playing with these guys in my name. I worked too hard coming up, saving guys off the streets. You understand? Saving their lives, having them change their life. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I gotta tell the people. I got Gene Deal on the line. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't scripted. Run the lights up, okay? Even though Gene cursing up a damn storm, okay? I gotta get to editing and all that, you know, but it's all good. It's all good. You gotta pay a penalty fee. I'm just joking. But I want to ask you this though, real quick. I want to cut your wisdom. This is general. I'm asking you. This is a general question. Are you familiar with the Adrien Broner and Cameron situation where Cameron kicked him off the podcast for making advances towards his feet?
Making advancements of the girls. I'm not familiar. I know about it because it was in the news. You know, it was on the internet and stuff like that. But you know, I'm familiar what it did and what happened. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, bro. I'll be lying if I say I didn't know it.
Could I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
In that situation, how would you handle that situation if you was interviewing AB? I'm just curious.
Well, you know, the thing about it is this. You know, when they have your own platform, people know what they can and cannot do on your platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and people got to respect the room on the grounds how the room is respected. If Adrien think that he could come up there and say whatever he want to say, you know what I'm saying? That's the respect that he has for the room. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell a man how to screw his wife and how to spend his money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell somebody how to run their room.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That they want to or their platform. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the respect. If you see a young lady on my platform, you know what I'm saying? You know that you can't say whatever you want to say out of your mouth because of the respect you have for me.
Correct. Now,
you understand?
Now,
So
let's do this real quick. Not to cut you off, but I gotta add this. Remember, he's intoxicated from the beginning. We saw him at the Blue. So let's incorporate him being intoxicated. Like, all right, let's do this. Let's put it on me. You got your show, the Gene Deal show. You know me, I'm a level-headed person, but I may have got drunk. Now I'm getting beside myself. I'm saying reckless shit, but you know, you like, yo, Reck, I need you to come to the show. But I'm coming to your show drunk as hell and all that. Now, do you continue the show or you say, yo, Reck, we gonna reschedule?
I'm not that thirsty about no show to put any brother out there in his not in his normal frame of mind.
Oh, okay.
You understand? I'm not that thirsty for no show, you know, or anybody. Even though he may be paid to do this or paid and stuff like that, I'm not going to do that to him because I know that can ruin your reputation. And you know, AB is a little wild. He wild all the time. Basically, he's known for that. But still, in all, you know, I'm not going to do that to me because I know how I'm going to react if something go left. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to put you in that position, and I'm not going to allow that to be shown because I know that's not good for you and that's not good for me.
Well, there that go right there. Now I want to say this. Salute to AB for taking accountability and apologizing. He put a post on Instagram apologizing to Cameron and the whole "it is what it is" and all that. We just it's crazy because for some reason it's like I'm doing all the work over there. It's like I'm doing all the work for it is what it is by default. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting calls from all the members from the show. You know, damn, the only ones I ain't speak to is Cam and Treasure, but I spoke to everybody else, including Mace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but see, the thing about it is, Reck, not to cut you off,
yeah,
is that showing accountability and showing that you may have had some fault in something is not a weakness.
Correct.
It's a strength.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It shows how much man you are when you could sit down and say that I accept the responsibility of what went down, and I could have stopped this, or I could have did this, or I could have did that without it going that far. You know, it's not all the time that we could be Monday night quarterbacks and we know what's going to happen, but it's how you react to what happens and what goes down.
Correct.
You understand? That make you grow as a man. You understand? That make you grow as a person, as a human being. You understand? And that's what we need to go back to, man. We got to go back to being human, man. We got to go back to being more of a human being instead of being this animalistic behavior that we think this is cool and it's all right, especially to our own people.
Correct. And I'm glad I got you on the line for multiple reasons. Because you as somebody that you retired from doing security, right?
Man, Rick, I retired as a New York State parole officer. I retired as a bodyguard a long time ago.
Okay.
And I was retired of doing security at clubs and all that stuff longer than all of that.
Okay.
You understand?
But let me
so
ask you
know,
this.
I had a multifaceted in security and in law enforcement for a long time, but I've been retired. But go ahead.
Let me ask you this, because I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes about another situation, but in that field of being a security guard or bodyguard, you are told to, you're trained to de-escalate situations, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you know about de-escalating things. You know
Always.
what I'm saying? Okay. So what I'm saying is, and I'll be trying to get to people, but people be in their emotions. I tell people, when you de-escalate, you are trying to do everything possible to avoid a situation going haywire, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all I wanted to say. Because I tell people now, as a man or as somebody who's a showrunner, and I'm a showrunner, or just as a man, I'm capable, like, I got human strength, right? I could knock down an Empire State Building if I really want to, right? But for the best interest of me and my family, I'm going to de-escalate all situations before I go there, because I could throw my career away, my life away, and vice versa. I can, potentially get harmed because everybody don't play fair. So in any situation, I tell people, the first thing you have to do is de-escalate. Because once it go haywire, it's already up. It's too late now. And like you said, as a man, it don't show weakness. It don't show weakness when you take accountability and say, yo, look, somebody can step on my feet. And I'll be like, my bad, my brother. Because I know how shit can go. And I did that multiple times. Yeah.
The thing about it is, what the thing about it is, when you are that individual that you know exactly how far you can go and what you really can do, you don't always got to blow up and escalate, take something to a whole nother level. You understand what I'm saying? Like I used to tell niggas right here, man, listen to me, man. I'm not going to put my hands on you, because once I put my hands on you, I didn't name them, so I ain't going to be able to call them off you. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to keep it like that. You understand? And niggas who we worked at the Palladium, the Tunnel, the Sues, the Golden Ladies, the Mirages. They knew that at that time in my life, I was young, dumb, full of cum, and I was wild. And you know, and I used to fiend for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but then I learned and I became grown and an adult. And when I started having kids and being responsible and being that responsible man, knowing that what I did affected my family, I changed my lifestyle and changed who I was as a person. You understand? And then when you bring God into your life, you know what I'm saying, and you start believing, you know, that of a higher power, you understand that this individual may not have the same as you, and he may be having problems and situations. So what you got to do is say, brother, you know, we're going to take this to another situation so where neither one of us can feel offended. You know what I'm saying? I want to apologize first if I offended you in any kind of way. You understand? That don't make you less than a man. You understand? That don't make you less than a person. You understand? What it do is it says to you, man, listen here, I'm good. Now, if that dude still want to have that situation, and I've had situations like that, well, brother, come on around the block when nobody else is around. You understand? And you still can F up your life like that.
Correct.
Or I'm going to walk and I'm going to get away from this situation because I don't want to mess up my money and I don't want to have to spend, you know, the last time I had to spend $57,000 in lawyer fees because, you know, it had to go that far. Or I felt it had to go that far. And that taught me a lesson right there. That could have been some money I could have put on my house or buy a new car, you know, like that. And I'm paying legal fees and all this other shit to stay out of jail.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
So the thing about it is our emotions as black men, as men, period, has caused us to get ourselves in a lot of trouble that we didn't need to have to be in. It's a lot of dudes that's sitting in jail right now because of their emotions, how they felt. You understand? How they felt at that time. And they look back and wish they hadn't done something. You know what I'm saying? They should have looked at that situation a whole different way, man. You know, but you got to realize that comes with growth. That comes with, you know, who you got in your ear, who you talking to. And a lot of these guys, man, they think because they got a little paper, they got a little money, that they can handle and do certain things to people, but then they can't walk up and down the street by themselves. You understand?
We know that. We know that.
You and I both know that.
Yeah, it goes beyond your favorite rapper and favorite celebrity, even these so-called street niggas, right? Let's just keep it real. You know, and that's a whole nother story. I gotta ask you this while I got you on the line. If you want to answer it, you can say no comment. Diddy, he's trying to get the most serious charges dismissed. The prostitution charges. What you think of that?
Well, see, the thing about it is that he already got 2 charges or 3 charges dismissed. The Mann Act and stuff like that, he's trying to get it dismissed for one reason, is because is that the people who owe him money, they, you know, a lot of people that are celebrities, a lot of people that are entertainers and certain things, they sign contracts and they have a morality clause in that contract. He don't give a fuck about that prostitution charge and nothing like that. He gives a fuck about the fact that it's a morality clause in the contract that leads these people not to have to pay him a dime. And these people owe him anywhere from $800 to $1.2 billion. But because that's why they talk about going back to court and all this one and shit like that, because they think they could beat that. You understand? So if it wasn't for that morality clause in those contracts that he had, you know, it's going to leave him without not to giving a dime from them people. That's what this was basically all about. You understand? You know, and let's get it straight, you know, for these clown ass niggas that think that I had something to do with this, that, and the third. Nigga, I came out about this nigga, about who he was as a person, how he treated Wolf mother, Wolf little brother, how he treated Big's mama, how he treated Riz, how he treated D Fur. You know, I'm the dude that, okay, I let you know what he really was as a person. You understand? And what he did to people who gave their life and showed him mad love. You understand? You understand? And if I was dead in the ground and turning over, I wish I had me a nigga like Gene Deal that'll make niggas know how this nigga was and how he really treated us. And that's all it was.
Got you. One last question, Gene. I want to ask. It's on the surface. Do you think Jay-Z was trying to disassociate himself with Diddy to land this new casino deal that fell through? Because he knew
But
that.
I told we had this conversation a long time ago. They hired Fat Joe in there and brought him into the team and thought that he was going to make a difference and he was going to pitch it to the people down there. You understand what I'm saying? For the deal. You understand? Yeah, he had to distance himself away from Diddy. You understand? But there's no way that the people in Midtown was going to give them that deal. I think they gave a deal to Nas, the one out there in Queens, the one Nas was doing.
Correct.
You understand? All right. But there's no way that he was going to get that in Midtown and disrupt the business of what's happening on a day-to-day basis in Midtown. And bring that type of stuff right there. And then, you know, it wasn't going to happen. So he elected, they brought Fat Joe in there. Fat Joe went in there trying to, you know, be an advocate for it and everything. And what happened? Nah, it's not happening. Then he tried to use his power. Listen, you know, all that shit wears out, man. You know, sometimes people see through shit. You know, it was one time, Jay, you know, niggas was wearing throwback jerseys. You understand? Because Jay thought it was cool. Then he said he got in a button up. You see niggas on the corner selling dope and selling dope and drugs with button up shirts on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had that type of influence at one time.
Right.
You know, what happens is, and what I'm glad is that our people are not letting industry niggas out here influence us anymore.
Facts.
Because we really see what they do behind doors. You understand? With the Astroglide and the fucking what you call that? The Astroglide and the
Baby oil.
Baby oil. You see what these niggas is really doing behind doors, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We see how they act on stage because they slip sometimes and kiss each other in the mouth, hug each other, and embrace each other like they females. You understand what I'm saying?
Pause.
So
Spook. I gotta hit you on that. Hold on. We gotta hit that Spooky. That's just fucking look.
Yeah, so we're not letting these cats, and that's what it's all about. Influence what they influence over the influence over our kids and everything like that. They gotta stop that, bro. They gotta stop that.
That's a fact.
You understand? And we gotta let it be known. And I'm glad that they do have podcast shows and they got people out here to let people know that we gotta stop that type of influence of our kids, man. And believing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the natural of it. Sweetheart, you ain't got to go get no BBL. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put all the eyelashes in and wear your natural hair and all this other shit like that, man. Come on, man. You know, we got to get to being the people that we are and what we were made to be. We wasn't made to be like them. You know what I'm saying? We are indigenous. You understand? So stop it, y'all. Let's stop it.
I've been saying that, but I'm glad you saying it as well. You know, I want to say this because somebody told me to give you a message. Now remember when you addressed Vlad going on Cameron's show, saying that, you know, some of your stories was bullshit or something like that, fraudulent, something to that fact. I forgot exactly the words he said, and you addressed it on my show. Now, and you brought it to my attention. You was like, Cameron had one of his mans on the show that asked the question. Now that guy that asked the question, Sin City, that's my guy. He told me to tell you he didn't mean anything towards you. He was just wanted to get. He just asked Vlad a general question. He didn't know he was gonna bring up your name. So he told me this the other day to tell you, yo, he apologized if you felt some kind of way that he brought up the question, but he wasn't like referencing it to you. He just wanted to know generally, was there anybody on that show that Vlad felt like he was telling them bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the thing about it is that if Vlad really felt that, you see how they operate. He still gave it to the public, and the public embraced the shit, and they knew it wasn't bullshit. But that's his own. That's his own. Vlad has his own right to have his own motherfucking opinion. And Sin, I don't have no problem with Sin, nothing like that. But you know, as a journalist and these people who play these parts, so why not back it up with okay, Gene Deal? So what part did you thought was bullshit, Black? Because I seen the shit. You understand? Because if Sin seen the shit and he agreed or felt anything about it, you know what I'm saying? I get upset because brothers don't say, well, I seen the shit, and it seemed like the brother was kind of sincere. So what part are you talking about, Vlad? You understand what I'm saying? You know, these are the questions that people don't ask. Me being an investigator, I'm gonna do that because I was trained to do that. You understand? But you gotta ask people, yo, that nigga lying. Well, what part did he lie about?
Correct.
What part do you think he lied about or said about? You know, and this is what people don't do. So because you had a big show and a show that reached millions of people, people get able to see what this motherfucker is saying. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. They get to see what he is saying. You understand? With no repercussions behind it because nobody challenged what he said. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
You got to challenge what people say sometimes to make good. It makes good journalism. That's what you're talking about that you're doing. You feel me? But I appreciate him being the dude that he is. He always been. I've heard of him and I know him, and you speak highly of him. He's always been a solid dude. You understand?
With me.
But
yeah, facts.
you understand? So my whole thing about it is that, you know, it don't matter who come on your show, who you in front of. You understand? Stay the man that you are. And if you believe what you believe in your heart, nigga, be ready to die for it. You understand? Not only be ready to die for it, be ready to live for it. You understand?
Gems. Hold on one second.
I'd rather you live for it than to die for it.
Facts. Hold that thought. Run the likes up, y'all. We live, okay? We got my brother Gene Deal on the line. Subscribe to his channel, by the way. The Gene Deal Show, okay? Subscribe to his channel on YouTube, okay? And I want to say this now, speaking on this situation, now, being that Sin brought that up, let me know how you feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel. The same way he brought Vlad on the show and Vlad said what he said, I feel like you should have had that same opportunity to speak your piece on the show.
Let me just tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. You, your partner, your ex-partner, Doggy Diamond, I know you understand, y'all are the only New Yorkers that ever brought me up to their show. You understand? I've had over the years this Biggie thing, and you know, it's been the biggest. This has been one of the biggest cases, you know, in hip hop history.
Correct.
Not a radio station, not a TV interview, none of that. And I've had offers from TMZ. You understand? I've had offers like that, but I look at, you know how I look at it, Reck. The cameraman getting paid, the producer getting paid, the choreographer is getting paid.
Yeah.
You standing there getting paid, and you don't want to pay me? Nigga, get out of here, man. You thought the money on the wood make the betting good.
Basically. So basically you saying, yo, put the money on the wood, Gene Deal, pull up to it is what it is with Cam and Sin City. And he can
You already know.
Okay.
They already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Reck, I ain't never ran from, I don't run, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't run from nobody, bro. I don't run from none of this shit right here because I know the truth and I know I'm telling the truth. And I want to speak on something, man. You understand? And because, this little, I know he's your little man, but he just went up on Jada and the other dude's show, Joe's show, and talking about Big wanted to be in L.A. because that's where he loved to be at and everything like that. Because he, man,
I know where you going. Who's my little man? But
I was sick with that, bro.
Who you talking
I
about?
was sick with that, bro. I'm talking about C's, bro. I was sick with that, bro. You understand? You don't understand that. And I told people this. You understand? Big was waiting on contracts, but he still had bills. Contracts don't pay bills unless they pay. You understand? Unless they already signed and delivered. Contracts don't pay bills. Big had bills. You know what I'm saying? Big had honeys out of his league if he was just a regular dude on the street. Because Charlie Baltimore, a couple other girls that I knew that was dating him, you understand, wouldn't have been dating him if he was just a regular dude on the street.
Just keep it.
I'm gonna tell it like it is. Me and Big used to have these conversations. Yo, me and Big used to have these conversations, bro. You know, me and Big, we was in the hotel one time, and he tried to choose this girl, and this girl was like, "No, I want him," and I pulled her. I told you about that, Reck. You understand? He calls my room. Yo, Gene, you player hating. You let the girl get away. Big, I let her get away. Ma, here go the phone. Here go the phone. Ma was like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, okay, yeah, nothing. Get on out." That was back in the day. You understand?
Yeah, this is
but what I'm trying to tell
way back in the day, because we want to keep things right, exact. You feel me? Intact. You feel me? Yeah.
And that's what I'm just saying is that you can't tell me this dude was out there. He was lured out there because that's where they were saying they was going to pay him to do it at. He was being paid to be out there to do Puff album. When Puff got 2 studios, he had a daddy house, and plus he got all the studios in we got the Hit Factory, we got all the shit here in New York. And you got to get on a plane with 2 broken fibers. What's that femur? The bones in his thighs, femur or something like that. That's broken, fractured.
Yeah,
his 2 5 thigh bones was fractured. The femur, I think it's called the femur. You understand? So you gonna tell me he gonna do all that when he could have been right here at home? You understand? This what he was being paid to be out there. You understand? He was lured to be out there. You understand? Stop that with that, little C's. Yo, he ain't love Cali like that. Come on, bro. Stop that. Stop that. So if he loved Cali, he felt that way. Why he didn't go to all the parties? The only party that he went to, check the records, is a party that he got killed at.
Wow.
So stop saying that.
So let me do this, because I try to get you and C's on the same page on the phone, and then even with the whole A&E situation with I think both of y'all did the shit. You know, I ain't get a check, and I'm gonna say that's on A&E behalf. But you know, I was just doing it for the culture. How can I get you and Little C's on the same page?
We could never be on the same page because he can never amount up to me.
Hold on, say that again.
We could never be on the same page because you can never mount up to the man that I am and who I am as a person. We could never be on the same page. You understand? Not at all. And I'm just keeping it real.
Got you. Yeah, I'm a try, man. I'm gonna try to call C.
Now, if you're talking about getting a check and we doing a show and we go do that part, listen, I ain't got no problem with that.
Okay.
But you can't say that he could be on the same page with me. No, he could never be on the same page with me. Got too much education, got too much work experience, got too much life experiences.
But I'm just saying the fact that you was directly there, like the last days, not even before the last days, but the last days that Big was in existence. And you was around these cats, you know, Junior Mafia, Little C's, and you know, just everybody. That whole team. It's like it's a disconnect somewhere. But you know what's so crazy?
It's a disconnect because I never needed them for nothing, bro. I never needed them.
Mm-hmm.
C's need this shit. C's need to do shows to survive. He need to be on those certain platforms and everything to survive. The state and the federal government pay me to survive every month. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I got you. But you know me, because behind the scenes, I squash a lot of beef,
right,
in hip hop,
right,
rappers, whoever. You know, and matter of fact, even with you, when you brought up a certain name, you was only on that show, with my ex partner because of me, because I had a situation that I couldn't actually be there because we were supposed to meet because it was a little turmoil that just still had to iron out.
Right.
So I said, yo, Gene, I can't make it because I got an emergency situation with some plumbing shit. And then you wind up doing the interview, and then you called me and said, yo, Reck, I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was only doing it on the strength because we was going to squash some shit on the strength for you, right or wrong, because we got to keep that clear. You know what I'm saying? Why that?
Well, it's clear for the fact of the matter is that, you know, and I believe first I'll tell you, what was that all about, man? Because we were supposed to be doing that shit together.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And we were supposed to be squashing the beef and everything like that. But we end up being cool and everything like that. You know, we end up straightening it out and everything and handling it like men.
Correct.
You know, I don't know y'all situation, but we stood strong like men. You know what I'm saying? He came to me as a man, and I respect that for him as a man. And I came to him as a man, and we squashed all that shit, and we gave a decent show, I guess. You understand? But with this other shit with Lil C's, bro, you know, like I'm just saying, bro, you gotta understand. Okay, you know, you can't put, you know, youth and ambition against age and experience.
Wow, that's deep.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? So I'm steady telling y'all, even when I'm telling y'all before Big is about to lose his life.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You saw as a kid how you act, and I understand that. You understand?
Nah, I get it.
It's real deep, bro.
Nah, it is.
It's real deep. You understand? And nobody wants to, you know, listen to me. Everybody think they heard the whole story and the whole shit. Nah, they didn't. They didn't. Because, you know, God is so fucking great, bro. You know what I'm saying? That he makes things happen at the right time. When Clark Kent came out on his deathbed, people don't understand. Clark Kent was on his deathbed and went to a podcast show and said, I was in Big's room the night he got murdered. I told him, why are you going out there? Big told me Puff and D-Rock set this up. This dude said that on his deathbed. Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, not one show wreck. Nobody did a show on that.
That's crazy.
And talked about that.
So let me ask you this: where he said this at?
They want to talk. They want to make up lies and talk about me.
But hold on,
This
Gene.
ain't- this-
Gene, real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Where did Clark Kent say this at again?
You don't like me to say other people's platform, Math Hoffa.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I don't, but you know, it's cool. It is what it is. I mean, a lot of people in the game because of me, so it is what it is. This is a fact, and that's why
exactly
with the ex-partner situation, you see how you let it be known, yo, M.Reck broke my story and my shit went viral. I've been saying this, but it took M.Reck to break it and make it go viral. Now it's safe for everybody to cover this shit. But when M.Reck did it, it wasn't safe. Nobody wanted to touch it. You understand what I'm saying?
Nobody wants to touch it, man. Nobody wants to hear about a Gene Deal story because evidently this nigga who's staying in his $600,000 home and got an apartment, then his father and them just gave him a nice house, is a broke ass bodyguard without a college education, without this, without that. Nigga, what? Huh? But then Reck come out to my house and be like, Gene, you doing it. Reck see how I can feed 100 and some people. You understand? And cook and cook all of it himself.
Yep. And I still get streamed on for putting cameras on in the house to just give you a visual to show you what this man doing. I sacrificed myself. This guy's every bit of 6'7", almost 300 or whatever. But I do that.
Nigga, I'm 330.
330, yeah. Look,
Yeah.
look, I sacrifice myself just so y'all can see what Gene does on the back end. Shit he don't talk about. I'm giving y'all another visual. This something. All right, let's have real talk right here. What y'all don't know, Gene would have never let y'all know about no cooking shit. I told him, I said, yo, Gene, you got to show that to the world. Now he'll speak about it, what he did. He did catering for, XYZ people, but he never wanted to show that to the public. Am I lying, Gene?
You brought it up. You said, like, listen, you said, yo, Gene, you can sit down and talk and cook and everything, because cooking is in my safe space. I love to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's my love language. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If I cook for a woman, she getting butt naked right there in the middle of the floor.
Talk that shit, Gene. Salute.
No. Yo, I cook. I know, and I don't have no formal training. My stepmother, I hate to say stepmother, my dad's wife that I love dearly, Jan Robinson. That's my mother. God left me with that mother. My mother passed, but she left me with my father's wife. And listen to me, she was a culinary arts cook. She was a nurse, and she taught us. And bruh, she could have had her own restaurant anywhere. Reck, you know when I do.
Mm-hmm. Facts,
And that cooking stuff. You understand? All from scratch, cornbread, greens, anything, any kind of soul food. I make lemon pies, all that. I love that. That's my passion.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm effed up, now all my kids is out the house. And I'm effed up right now because I ain't got nobody to cook for.
I'm here. I see. I don't get
Pause.
Listen, I pull up for a plate, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yo, but because that's my love. I love to cook.
Yeah.
When somebody's talking about they having something, yo, you want me to come over and cook? Want me to come over here? I love that. That's me. That's my passion. I don't want no restaurants. I don't do that because I cook mine out of love. I cook that for my friends.
Facts.
I cook for friends and family. That's how I am. That's why I get these events at my crib and like that. You ain't got to bring nothing. You ain't got to bring nothing. You can bring your own liquor if you want to. You understand? But you ain't got to bring nothing. And yeah, Reck, I got a bottle of liquor for you over here, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And what happened was, and what happened was is this.
Mm-hmm.
The company that I was dealing with, they found out they got hit with an injunction because there's a wine called Wanted.
Got you.
So now they put in a lawsuit against us and everything.
Oh,
and I own 35% of the company. So anything that we put out, you know what I'm saying, we got to pay a percentage, that and stuff. So they stopped the name. They stopped it. So we finna change the name. You know what I'm saying, to the whole thing. So that's why the situation is right there. You know what I'm saying? So, I still got one of the old bottles for you.
I need that.
I need that. Right here. I got it in here. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to put it on my mantle top as a souvenir. You know what I mean? I just
yes, sir. No doubt.
But I want to say this. Your cousin in the building. Shouts to the King of New Jersey.
Yeah. What up with your boy?
Yo, hold on. And you could contest to this because when me and him always speak, we always talk about this.
Stop it, man. I don't want to be in the middle of that, Reck.
Hold on.
Reck.
No, hold on. This is what you said, because I just want you to just confirm what you said. I'm at your crib last year. I'm sitting at the table about to eat. I see this big ass 6'7", 300 and some change. Just before he lost weight. I look to the right of me. I said, I know that ain't who I think it is. Like how Big Boy said in ATL, Big Boy from Outkast. I said, this that nigga that was talking shit about me for 10 years. So he comes in, creeping in. He got a bottle of Hennessy. I'm like, hold on, Gene messing with the ops? I'm thinking, because anybody that talks shit about me on YouTube, I told you, I said it's on site. I'm never going back and forth with them. So I said, yo, homie, I walk right up to him. I said, yo, he smiling, yo. I said, no, homie, we got to shoot the fade. Gene looked at me and looked at him and said, yo, What you said, Gene? What did you say at that
I
time?
said, nigga, that's my motherfucking cousin. Y'all ain't doing shit at my motherfucking house.
Not doing it
You
here.
say, that's your cousin? And you said, that's my cousin? That's your cousin? I said, yeah, that's my cousin. And cuz was like, you know, he crazy too, though.
With the
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
With the shit.
He with the shit. He like, yo, nigga, we can. And I said, you could do a motherfucking thing. Y'all niggas gonna have a drink, break record. I don't drink. I said, you drink, motherfucker. He said, I don't drink nothing. He said, if I drink anything, it's white Hennessy. I said, go get a bottle of white Hennessy. And I got white Hennessy in the house. And you drunk, and y'all niggas drunk, and y'all talk, and that was it.
That was it. But if he wasn't Gene Deal family, now mind you, I think y'all like the same height, almost damn near the same weight, and you know he does bodyguard work too, at least at one time.
He about that shit though, Reck. He a young one.
He might would have washed.
He about Reck. You Reck. I'm just gonna tell you right then, Reck. Reck, you gotta be a motherfucker to beat that nigga. That nigga a monster, bro.
No, I know.
You understand?
I know, but
he a monster, Reck.
It wasn't.
You understand?
It was more or less.
I understand it was about the respect of the thing, and you didn't back down. And I ain't got no problem with that as a man, because you know, listen to me, man. You know, it ain't the size of the dog. It ain't the size of the dog.
Yeah,
it's the fight in the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. No, I'm just saying.
So you know, I don't judge no man. I don't judge no man, no matter what size he is. You know, it ain't about the size like that. But you stood up for yours, and you understand. You stood up for yours and everything like that. And if we wasn't at my crib at that time, I'd love to see that scrap, because I love a good word.
I'm like, yeah, this right here, I'm gonna probably need 2 of me, 3 of me to fight this dude.
Yeah. You gonna need that for that nigga. Yeah. Yo, let me just tell you how we met though. You understand?
Yeah.
I go out to see my cousin in Newark, nigga. Right? And so my cousin them is his cousin them.
Oh wow.
He rolls up and everything because he had a beef with me, Reck. He was talking shit about me.
Don't tell me that. He was talking shit about you too?
He was talking shit about me, bro. Cuz ain't got no filter for nobody. That's why I love him. And he hard with it.
Yeah,
so then he was talking about me. So then we met up. I said, yo, what's up, man? What's up? And so we met up. And then my cousin drove up. Because I told my cousin, them, yo, meet me at this spot, man. I'm finna meet this nigga out here in Newark. I went to his hood.
Wow.
You understand?
You pulled up.
I went to his hood. And then my cousin rolled up. And then nigga said, what up, cuz? And he's like, what up, cuz? He's like, what's going on? Oh, this nigga's family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how that shit went down, man. That shit went down.
Yo, this nigga went at me for 10 years on YouTube.
I didn't know that, Reck.
What? Like, like at one time, if it wasn't 2-3 times a week, this nigga had, anytime I covered a video, he would diss me. I'm like, yo, okay.
Shit.
When I see this nigga is on site, you know, it's him. It's the broke no joke nigga, is because you know on the screen for you, we not gonna play that with that character. You know what I mean? With that, and then it's the bummy TV nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the niggas that you know. I told you, and remember the other nigga I told you not to respond to. You know what I'm saying? That other nigga from Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a few niggas. You know what I'm saying? That
man, these cats. But see, the thing about it is, man. See, when they can't understand why niggas is doing what I did, my stuff, and you, Reck, you know, I had a whole lot of reservations to do this. But when a nigga sit there and cuss somebody mama out and do something, see, people want you to go get. Nigga, you should go get a gun. Y'all had ignorant niggas talking about, nigga, you should have met the nigga with a gun, and y'all should shot you, nigga. That's what. Did you ever hear the pen is greater than the sword?
Facts.
You understand? I showed you when you tell the truth and let somebody know what the real is. Now all the shit just start drumming down. Remember, Reck, when I first, y'all don't understand this shit. This shit was spiritual. I told when I met M.Reck, I ain't know M.Reck for a can of paint. I ain't know nothing about the internet or nothing. You understand? I've been talking about this whole shit since 2004, 2005. You know, publicly to people who will hear it. You understand? Publicly. That means I was on VH1. I was on MTV.
Correct.
I was on A&E. I was on all these shits way before it came to the internet. Sitting down telling the whole story. When I gave M.Reck this story, I said, "Yo, Reck, I don't know what this means, you know, but I had a dream." You know what I'm saying? You know, after Wolf Mother cried to me, I said, "Reck, I had a dream, bro, that I had to take down the Empire State Building." You understand?
Yes, you did.
And I said, "Yo, I had a sledgehammer in my hand." You know what I'm saying? And I went down on the train, all this shit like that, and I was knocking at I was hitting the Empire State Building. You understand? And I didn't know, you know, I didn't know what parody, what similarity, what that had to do with. But then it was the nigga Puff, right? I told the nigga, I said, "It's about this nigga Puff." I said, "I'm gonna let you see my documentary that I spent $25,000 to do."
No,
But now I can't put it out because
the doc was you spent about $40K on that doc. That's a fact.
But I'm just talking about the fucking, you know, I'm talking about what I spent for, not for, I ain't talking about feeding niggas and paying Anthony and them. I'm talking about to get it done.
Production.
You know, Tim Dog got 5,000, giving niggas this much. And I'm just talking about like that. I ain't talking about Anthony and what I pay, you know, getting places and all that shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the 25 cash, not when you show up, yo, man, you get a fucking $200 ticket. Here go your $200, Reck, for the ticket.
Correct. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm a bum ass nigga, I wouldn't do that. You came to see me. What I do, Reck, you got a ticket. And what I say, you're here, Reck, here go the money for your ticket, right?
Am
I wrong? I'm right.
Nah, you're right. 100%. You know. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So now we just spent money for this and I said, and I can't put it out because they said I'll be sued because of the music. I'll be sued because of the clearances and the whole 9 yards. I said, "Fuck it, Reck. You watch it. And if you with me, we go with it." I said, if I had motherfuckers coming to me and offer me money, Reck, you know, to do books and do this and do that, you say, "Gene, write your own books." He said, "Yo," he said, "Yo, I had told you I had a degree in English literature and everything." He said, "Well, Gene, write your own book.
Publish it yourself."
You understand?
Yeah.
Publish it yourself. I did that.
Yep.
You understand? Get your own show.
Come on.
We're gonna do you a cooking show. We're gonna do this like a did that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't for none of this shit like this. But I had this thing in my heart, Reck, that yo, this nigga cuss Wolf Mother out. If Wolf was alive and Wolf was alive, they'll kill this nigga. He wouldn't even did that shit. Nah, bro. Tried to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to just send his word back to. I spoke to D-Rock personally. That nigga don't want to have nothing to do with you, Gene. All right, cool then.
Wow.
When you came into the picture, you say, "Well, Gene, you can tell your stories and all your stories on the internet."
Yep.
You could do that. You know what I'm saying? I help you set up your show the whole 9 yards.
Set up the
You
YouTube.
understand?
Let
all that.
the content. It went viral. Then everybody else picked up the story, went super viral. We did the cooking show. Gene did his books, self-published. And then now, you know, you got all these platforms to get to capitalize off the work that me and Gene put in. And you know, and I'm gonna say this, they disrespectful, but on the strength that Gene is getting a check over there, I didn't approach you. But
right. But then
no,
and then
hold on, but just know, Gene can't save you when I just catch you. That's all. I'm gonna let him get his money. But what you said, heard you. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We
yo, man, listen here. And then the people when they read the books, you know, a lot of people, everybody who read the books, yo, I love your books. I love it. This third one I'm doing, I got one more chapter. Reck. And when this shit hits the fan, oh my God. Yo, you know how niggas had the freshman album is popping. Then they say the sophomore album be all like that. You nigga, listen, ain't gonna. I'm doing 3 great books, and the next book I'm gonna do is my cookbook, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna teach men how to cook for women, how to cook for your woman.
That's big right there.
You understand?
That's big.
How to cook for your woman.
That's
you
fine.
understand?
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. I better be in that last book. I better be in one of these damn books. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, right.
I better be in one of these books, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you. You're gonna be in the acknowledgement, bro.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. There you go.
I'll put you under acknowledgement.
Give me something.
You know what I mean?
Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Because I put it on the line too. Because a lot of people were scared.
Yeah, you did.
Of the Empire State.
Yeah.
AKA.
Remember I told you, Reck, I had people come and give me money not to do it.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You was like people paid you advances, and a major book publisher. What's that? Simon.
Yep.
What was the name of it?
Simon and Schuster.
Yeah.
Simon and Schuster with Karen Hunter.
Yeah.
And then paid me not to finish it.
Crazy.
I had guy told me signed the contract with me, and then he came back and said, "Yo, man, can I give you this 4 G's not to do the book?"
Crazy. That's ill. That's how you know somebody got power and how scared they was of Diddy. But it took, Gene Dill, give credit to him because it's his story. But I say little old me just to humble the situation. Little old me to get behind Gene Dill and the rest is history. M.Reck TV. And but you know what's the illest part of it all? Gene Dill acknowledges that, but when people I was in business threw him a crazy alley-oop, want to rewrite history, and that's why I don't rock with people that's ungrateful. So now you know when you mention ex-partners and all that, we don't do ungrateful rewriting history shit, because even without me, you went on certain platforms and let it be known, M.Reck put my story out there, and it changed everything for me. You let it be known, and I respect you for that. And thank you, brother, for being G'd up, because most niggas is not.
Yeah, like people always say, real recognize real, but facts don't change feelings.
There you go.
I mean, feelings don't change facts. Facts change feelings.
Come on now.
Real talk.
This is fact.
It's factual.
Everything is factual. And see, the rec mob, no, I ain't never lied to them, and everything is documented. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. So when niggas try to rewrite history, even down with these rappers turned podcasters, we already know where that came from. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? K Slay been playing my music, and me and K Slay wasn't even seeing eye to eye, but K Slay was still the same guy. Yo, Reck, you can't rap and do journalism at the same time. I said, why not? And me and Slay got into it about that, but listen, and God bless his soul.
And now rappers are turning journalists.
Okay. All right then. So how crazy is that? Me and K Slay argued about a lot of shit that I'm doing now because he couldn't see the vision. And I would say he had my best interest, but my vision is beyond what other people can see. That's how I got in position. Just overall, because of my determination and me being in line with the universe. I'm different because I didn't get in position like everybody else. I had to make a lane that wasn't there for everybody else. I mean, not only for myself, but for other people, but still don't get the credit. You see how that works? But it's all good. You know why? Because it's documented. I don't need these niggas to give me credit because it's documented. And we're gonna end it like that. Gene, I'm gonna get off this damn live because I gotta get me something to eat. I know you about to eat. I appreciate you.
I'm about to go live. I'm about to go live at 1 o'clock. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's about to be 1 o'clock in like 28 minutes. So yeah, look, handle your business. Make sure you're subscribed to Gene Dill channel. Go to his live. Go run it up over there. You know what I'm saying? The Gene Dill Show on YouTube. And yo, Gene, I hit you later on. I tap into your live as well.
All right, brother.
All right, peace, brother. One.
Sure.
All right, y'all. You know, we only deal with truth and facts over here. Okay. We're gonna go through these calls real quick because I'm gonna get off this live. 30 seconds or less for the next 5 minutes. I'm going through like 15 calls. So caller, state your name where you call.
Hello?
Yeah, caller, state your name where you calling from. You got 30 seconds or less. So hold your breath. Let's get it.
Hey, my name Ramon. I'm from Cincinnati, man, and I just felt like the way Cameron handled it was very disrespectful, considering AB's situation. I know AB personally. He's from Cincinnati. I'm from Cincinnati. He was one of my favorite boxers at one time, and I just feel like we always base stuff off of money. And, you know, if he had had the money that he had when he had it, Cameron wouldn't open his mouth. He wasn't disrespectful to the girl, to the lady. I'm sorry. He wasn't disrespectful to her. He just thought she was beautiful, and that's all it was. And she was smiling and having fun. It made me feel like Cameron, like, tell her dude to watch him. That's what he need to watch. And it was real disrespectful. And he know ain't nothing but G's from Cincinnati. He know that.
Gotcha.
He knows it.
And
he wasn't running nothing when he came down here. It was disrespectful, man. And I ain't like that at all. He didn't have to clown bro like that. He could have just pulled him to the side and you know, that's all I wanted to say. I'm pissed off about it, for real.
Got you.
Because I know he wouldn't have said nothing to his face when he was in his prime. Not nothing.
Got you.
So it's all good.
Appreciate
I just wanted to say that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's get it. This is the livest show. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath. Run it up, run it up, run it up. You're getting a lot of history here. You're getting a lot of facts. You're getting integrity, as always, over here. Principalities and moral compass, always. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. I need to say this, too.
Talk to me.
Cameron was quick. Whoever dropped that footage, behind-the-scenes footage of him being caught on that live wire, if what Stat Baby had any validity to what she was saying, Cameron would have led with that, in my opinion. Why didn't he lead with that? He still would have been wrong for having him up there, but then people would have saw that he said something that meant something. Here, it's almost a week later, and now you saying that he said that. They got the audio going the whole show. On their bloopers, they show all the behind the scenes stuff. Why they ain't drop that footage that back up what she said? You ain't think about that, did you?
Nah, I mean, that's why we got you. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. and do.
Yeah, that's why we got you. You know what I mean? So anything that I don't speak on or I may miss, Janie B is going to hit. Going to hit with it.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dropping footage. And I want to say this, too. It was a white dude with red hair that came up there that said way worse stuff to Stat. And Cam and Mace egged it on.
Oh, wow.
The guy rest in peace, OJ, when he first started on that show, he was coming at Stat like that, worse than AB. The problem is AB didn't give him that information about Floyd Mayweather. And that ain't just Cameron's sister, allegedly, because I had a lot of brothers too. That wasn't my brother. That was my excuse, but that was my side piece.
Hold on. Say that again.
I had a lot of brothers that wasn't my brothers when I was with my dude. They wasn't my brother. I got a lot of brothers, for real. But I had a lot of people that my dude hadn't met yet.
Oh.
Who was my niggas that was giving me money on the side.
Okay.
So miss me with that's my sister. We all done had some brothers and sisters that wasn't really family members. Let's be clear, M.Reck.
I hear that. Janie B, tell your truth as always. You know,
I told you when I first came on here that I done sold this, that, and the other. I ain't never lied about who I was.
I respect it and I appreciate it. Janie B, thank you. I'm gonna get through the rest of these calls. I'm gonna go live again in a few hours. So tap.
Yeah, you gotta go live again, M.Reck. You don't keep us waiting on you this time.
No, I got you. I'm going live in like 3 hours from now. All right. All right. Peace. Let's get it. I'm gonna go through another 5 calls real quick. Let's do this. 30 seconds or less. So hold your breath. You know what I mean? Let's get it. All right, caller. Got 30 seconds or less. So hold your breath. We're gonna go through these calls. I gotta get off this live. Let's get it, caller. Mute your audio. Caller, mute your audio. 848-227. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your TV or your computer.
Okay. I'm better now?
Much better. Let's get it, brother. You there?
Yeah, he was wrong and selfish. And the reason for saying, okay, AB, I fought AB for what he was saying to the young lady, and I understand was protecting her. All right, that's understood. But how Cameron handle it? See, words, actions speak more than words. You want to say you love me as you my brother, but you don't show him up in front of everybody. He could have paused the show or even edited that out. You don't go in your bag, pull out money, and come and pay me off like I'm a trick, pick me off the show. If I'm your brother, you don't show him up in front of everybody.
No doubt.
You don't do that. You know, and then you come back to the show, and you tell everybody live, hey, look, my brother was a little intoxicated, so we're gonna reschedule to another time. But you don't show him up in front of everybody. But that was selfish. What he did was for ratings. That was straight for ratings. You, like I said, you don't go in your bag and pull out money and pay me off like I'm some trick on the show. And if I was AB, I'd have told him to keep his money and left the show. That's not how you treat your brother, man.
Got you. I appreciate you, good brother. All right?
Yeah, I appreciate you taking my call, brother.
Not a problem. Salute. Make sure you get that Spooky Hours app. Hold on real quick. Make sure you get that Spooky Hours app. Download that. That's my app to watch my TV series called Spooky Hours. You can get it in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Okay? Caller, state your name, where you calling from. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath.
What's up, Red? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jose. Salute.
Big Gene almost got me in my feelings, and I didn't want to bring the smoke to your fanboy. But you gotta let him know I'm the Fuji with this smoke.
Okay.
And if he want it, I'm gonna give it to him.
Who you talking about? You got to call names. All call outs is man.
Your fanboy JR. I see I gotta put him in his casket.
You can't call him my fanboy. You know what I mean? That's my brother. He's a king, just like you're a king. Come on.
He could be your brother. He could be your fanboy. He's still gonna catch this smoke, and I'm gonna put him in the sewer with the rest of the rats and the YouTube squatters.
Yo, you just you with the bullshit. Yo, this guy Jose. Yo, you just want trouble with everybody. You want issues with everybody.
I'm gone, right?
Right, no doubt. Let's get it, man. We got trucker smoke, air horn smoke, algorithm smoke over here. I love this show. Even though it's mine, I love this show. I wouldn't have mute your audio, caller. Mute your audio. I don't want to be on.
What's good, my boy?
Show. We could do distribution deals and network deals, but I love what I got going on over here. Niggas can't fuck around with the fuck around. Let's get it. Peace.
What's good, brother?
What's up? Who is? Peace.
This is Born Divine, the King of New Jersey.
What's going on, Born Divine? Peace, Lord. King of New Jersey.
I appreciate that trying to make me a bully on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never say you was that. I just said you was coming at me every day. I said, yo, what's up with this nigga? I was looking at it like it had to be one of these niggas that I smashed this girl back in the days and I forgot about, because I was like, yo, I really don't know why son is coming at me like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I was confused, bro. I was like, I don't know, son. Like, it had to be. Hold on, I was lost, son. I really thought, I might have tagged one of your chicks and you was mad about it. I was lost, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I understand, bro. Yo, but even my cousin told you, bro, how I am, bro. I'm very when I'm stuck on something, bro, I get right down to business.
Nah, that's a fact.
You dig what I'm saying? Even when these cats was talking about my cousin, we found out with his family. My cousin came up there was like, "Yo, nigga, y'all cousins, yeah? What y'all beefing about?" You dig what I'm saying? So even after that, soon as anybody say anything about him, I went on the top, bro. Pause, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to pause.
No matter what he was at.
You had to pause. That was a little spooky. I gotta hit the spooky on that. You was on spooky.
Man, we 80, 70, we 70 babies, boy.
Yeah, you already.
So that's just a different lingo for us.
That's a fact.
But
I'm
I'm keeping it real, man.
I'm gonna have you on the show. We just gotta work it out with our schedules.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is the homie now. He's family, King of New Jersey. He's gonna be on M.Reck TV. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this. When I asked him for the fade, he was ready for it. He's like, all right, let's go outside. So I'll give him that. He was talking shit, but he was with the shit. Just like Gene said, he's definitely with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And let them know, the people that you was doing security for too. You know what I mean? Real quick.
Oh no, I did security. I had a long stint with Shorty Low.
Mm-hmm.
I did Sugar Shane Mosley. I was with him for like 8-9 months while he was training for Killer Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
I did Pimp C. Mary J. Blige, when she married the husband of hers. Niggas, he was a weirdo too. But yo, I'm not bad, yo.
You did Nelly?
I know you're like me.
No, you did Nelly.
Nelly. I did Nelly, Joe Buttons, Anthony Hamilton, Kia Shine.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that you held down.
A lot of people held down, man. Yo, don't forget my boy Cam Newton. Shout out to Cam Newton.
Oh, you held them down too?
I held him down while I was in Charlotte.
Oh,
multiple times.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cam Newton was a good dude, bro.
Those NFL checks. That ain't the first time you got some NFL checks. What's the other homie you held down?
Oh, you talking about the little short dude, Patman Jones?
Yeah, him.
Yeah. Peyton Manning.
Getting to it.
Talib Kweli.
What's
his name? Akeem Talib.
No, Talib Kweli or somebody else. I don't know that.
Akeem Talib. He used to play for the Denver Broncos.
Oh, okay.
He was like a safety or something like that.
Got you.
Right now he's on Gil's Arena now doing the football.
Got you. Well, look, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Let's tap in. Hit me later today. I'm get some.
No, I'm off today too.
Yeah, hit me.
I'm off today.
Hit me later today. Let's figure it out. Hit me in like a couple of hours because I've been on this live 3 hours. Hit me in a few.
Go ahead.
And
I'm gonna put you on blast right in front of everybody. I need a role in one of your movies as the big bully.
I got you. I'm gonna give you a official role. You ain't gotta play no bully. Let me give you.
I'm joking, bro.
I got you. Look, look, you family. So now that we family, anything I got going on, you good. Like that's what I tell people. I tell people the wrong thing to do is be on the wrong side of the tracks with me. That's the wrong thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? You want to give me resistance. You want to go at me. You want to, okay, you're going to be on the wrong side of the tracks with me and it ain't going to work out for you either which way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to work out for you. I'm just going to let you know. It's just not going to work. I'm telling you.
That's the same thing I told niggas. I helped a lot of dudes. I built a lot of dudes' platforms up. You know what I'm saying? Because they're from around my way, or because we knew similar people. And as soon as I've been helping them build their platforms up, they start getting that buzz. And then they get mad at me because I don't pick sides. I'm like, yo, we was all boys at one time. Why am I pick his side over your side, bro? I don't get in the middle of that, man. Family is family, bro. So a lot of dudes, a lot of dudes was mad at me about that, so I cut a lot of dudes off. Because I don't know if you used to ever check my channel every now and then. I used to have big panels. And anybody's on my panels, either I knew them from growing up with them or I knew them from the industry. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yo, I'm going to say this again. They saying, the rec mob saying that smoke alarm of yours got diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
I know it do, bro. It got diabetes like me. It got diabetes like me, bro.
I didn't. You really got that? You really got that for real?
Yeah, it's not bad. I beat it.
Okay, you
No,
beat.
It's okay. I beat her. Yeah, I beat her. Yeah.
Okay, because
I just went to the doctor.
I don't never want to laugh at that. We just
Nah.
making a joke
I know making a joke
at the smoke alarm. Not at anybody who got diabetes, including you.
Nah, not at all.
Salute to you for beating that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. That's what's taking off a good 40, 50 pounds to do for you, bruh.
Yeah, you did lose a lot. I want to salute you, man. Salute you on that. So look,
Hey, hold up, and let me let the women out there know my guns are still big too. I lost the right weight, not no Ozempic weight, not no Ozempic weight.
You did it the organic way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look, man, hit me behind the scenes in a few hours.
Oh no, I got you, bro. You know I'm at your phone. All right, no doubt.
Peace, King.
All right.
Let's get it. This is the livest show, okay? Be on the right side of me. If you're on the wrong side, you're on the wrong side of the track. Mute audio. You're on the wrong side of the tracks. Mute your audio. 646-314. Mute your audio. Peace.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who this?
Tish. I spoke to you last week. I told you that I was born and raised in Harlem.
Okay.
And I emailed you some stuff because you said that you had like some kind of filtering system because I understand you can't talk to any and everybody. You don't know anybody who they are.
You send it to the
I sent it all. I sent all my credentials, all that.
Okay.
And I didn't hear nothing back. But anyway, I'm calling into the stuff.
Hold on. So you sent it to the M.Reck TV submissions at gmail.com?
Sure did, resume included.
Okay, and what's your name again? Because I'm gonna have
Tish.
Spell that.
Tish. But all right, so my full name is Letitia, Latisha.
Okay, so I'm
but everyone calls me Tish.
I'm gonna make sure.
But I had a lot of ideas that because like I said, I fuck with your show, seasonal language. I'll try not to curse again. I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I have for a couple of years, but I never called in. You're the first one I ever called into, and that was last week. So now this second one, and the reason why I called in for your show is because, I mean, even though you say it's the livest show, a lot of people say that, but I really believe it is the livest show, to be honest, because I think it's a place where everybody can come together and have an objective point of view without people getting upset and all of that stuff. But I did want to provide my assessment on the whole Broder and Cam thing. I think Cam knew exactly what he was doing. And I'm not sure that, that the homie Broder even really knew that it was a legit interview that Cam wanted from him. He was too out of it to really understand anything or talk to anybody, so they say. So how you going to tell me and make me and others believe that he knew what he was getting into? No. And then, all right, I don't have anything against Treasure. She's a beautiful young lady. But it ain't to that point. It wasn't to that point, I don't think. If it were me up there, I would have just said, listen, you know what? My man is here. You got to chill. Thank you for the compliment. That's it. They making all this big deal, but they didn't make a big deal when academics threatened to show her out and pull her card. Cam nor May said anything about that at all. Okay, so that's one. Two, I'm so sick of, I'm telling you, I think Cam, if I had the power, I would revoke his Harlem card. Because all he did in Harlem and for Harlem is run around wearing pink, talking, rhyming the same lyric over and over again, just reversing it so that it flips over. He doesn't do nothing special. He's not a lyricist, nor is he a journalist, nor is he a sports caster. He's not. All he did was play ball at the Rucker. Who didn't play ball at the Rucker? I played ball at the fucking Rucker. That does not make me a sports
Let me say,
caster.
in all fairness, it seemed like you got a lot of smoke with Cam. Did you and Cam ever had like an intimate relationship or something like that?
No, because I'm gonna tell you, what? That's a good question. That's a good question, Rex. Go ahead.
Sounds
It's personal because I'm from Harlem.
And respectfully, did Cameron drop something in your drawers and kept it moving? Respectfully,
Nah, Cam and them, they couldn't get the drawers from the Harlem chick.
Okay.
All right, that's the truth of the matter. Nah, that's why they not out there now. It's not because they blew up big time and then bounced off into different ventures. No, they wasn't getting. Nobody was giving up the box to those niggas in Harlem. Cam Jones, none of them, they were not getting it. And when they got the money and he came out with the pink, he definitely didn't get it unless he paid for it. I know he didn't get it from me, but I just get mad that a lot of people seem like they afraid to put Cam in his place. He needs to be put in his place, and he should have been a long time ago.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I was supposed to do these calls for 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You've been rocking for like, damn, almost 5 minutes or so. So look, I got to get to these next callers because I got to get off this live. I got to handle some other business, but I was trying to give everybody a shot. So I'm gonna look for your email. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me take.
Yes.
Hold on.
You know what? It's be like boy.
Hold on.
Be like boy.
All right, don't put out the full email. Just give me like part of it so I can just.
All right, 228 at Yahoo.
All right, I got you. Say less.
All right, because one of the things I think your show does need, you may disagree, but I think it'll be a beautiful thing if like people, like I love Janie. I don't know her, but I love her because she's straight up, she's honest, to the point, you know, straight up and you know, with no chaser. But so I think it'll be great for, you know, the M.Reck family to have like, you know, some kind of women's night where the women can take it over. SJ, Janie, me, and we just talk woman shit to your women followers, stuff like that. On a business tip, you know.
All right, so look, if you talking like that, because you skipping the line, you know,
Yeah, no, I'm skipping the line because I called 5 times. You ignored the call.
Look, if you willing to, because you know everything takes money. If you willing to invest, to
Yep.
get going,
And
okay.
Absolutely. I can always pay for my plate. You ask Cam and those broke ass niggas that.
Don't do that because they are family. We can't. I told you.
They're not your family. No, they not. No, they not. Because you know why? Because if they had the chance to take your spot, they'd do it. They're not real. I'm telling you, they're not real. They're not. And they're not going to be able to take your spot. Why? Because you got a real show.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say they family until they show me different. I'm gonna just say that. Okay. You know, so we're gonna be respectful.
All right.
We're gonna be respectful.
I don't want none of their dirtiness to rub off on you though.
I'm going. Rec is always gonna be rec. You see, it don't matter who I deal with. I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. You feel me? But
he making 50 look bad. I don't look at 50 the same either.
All right, look, Tish, I got your number.
All right, hit me up, and I'm willing to put my money on board. That's it.
I'm gonna hold you to that. So look, what I'm saying is,
I'm dead serious.
It takes some real money. So you got 5 figures?
More than that.
All right, say less. You're here for me today.
My money, nigga, mine.
Say less. You here for me today?
I got more liquid than a lot of those niggas up there on TV. What you talking about?
I'm hold you to that, and I want to see receipts. I'm gonna hold you to that.
No, you're gonna see the cash.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that. I got you.
All right, what's up? And tell SJ I said hi. Love y'all, the whole Rec family. I love what y'all doing. Stay up, keep it going. Stay woke. Bye.
Peace. You know, we're going to hold people to what they say here. Salute to the Rec Mall. Peace.
What's up, Rec?
What's up?
This is What's up? Ashley Matthews from the Bay Area.
What's going on, Ashley? Talk to me.
I'm calling because I'm really inspired by Gene speaking his truth about Diddy. I'm ready to speak my truth about Pac. Mine. Not nobody else's. I don't want no lies out there because I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. I'm ready to speak my truth. Just like Gene is speaking his truth about Diddy. I don't need no money. I'm straight. I got bags.
Oh, you got bags too?
I got bags. I own 2 homes.
Okay, so we need bags
2 homes.
to get things.
I got you. I got you.
You know what I mean? So this is what we
I got you.
Because I'm gonna give everybody a shot, but the bags gotta be real. The bags gotta be real. You can't have garbage bags unless there's money inside.
Oh no. I got you.
We want bags. Real bags.
I got you.
Okay.
That's right. I got you.
I'm gonna give you a shot. Bag is real. We can get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna give you a shot today.
Yes.
Today, y'all on one. Y'all shooting your shot for real. You're like, yo, this is the day I'm gonna get M.Reck to lock in with me. All right, y'all got me today. If the money is real, y'all get the deal. That's how we doing that. So look.
Okay, I got you.
I got you locked in. I got your name locked in. I'm gonna have a rep call you. And
yeah, I was just basically saying about the money situation is that a lot of people go on platforms. They want to be paid. They want, air plane and all that. And I was just saying, I got the bread. I don't need nothing to speak my truth.
Got you.
I don't need nothing.
Not well. We gonna talk business because listen, we'll talk business.
Because I haven't talked to nobody, but I like your platform. I like the fact that Gene respects you and knows you, and I like Gene. That's why.
That's my brother. I appreciate you. So, Ashley, thank you for tuning in. We will be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
All right, peace. Let's get it, man. We about to hit 3 hours. We at the 3 hour mark. I gotta get off this live. We at the 3 hour mark, so this is the last call. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath. Let's get it.
Yo, hey, I watched that interview with AB, Cam, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Cam handled it exactly the way he should have handled it. And somebody should show AB this video of how he acted on the show. It's time for that brother to wake up, man. He done did too many things out in the street, and he keep getting a pass. And it's only a matter of time till he really gonna find himself jammed. The brother asked him to stop talking to the sister like that. And like he said, that's like you in somebody else's house and you disrespecting I'm in your house and I'm disrespecting your sister. And you asked me to stop saying that. And I understand that he's on. We all have acted goofy when we get on. But how many times he done found himself acting goofy out in these streets? Like grabbing females by the butt in the mall. Sisters now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a wake-up call. The brother should look at himself, take a long look at that video. What Cam said, you could say, well, yeah, he could have said it to his face. But true enough, he didn't know he was still on the mic, a hot mic. No, man, he played this stuff out there, and he should have threw him out of off the TV set like he did. Be honest with you, I would have did more than that to him. Really tell him never show his ass up. Never show up on my set again because he disrespect not only her but my whole gig. I mean, come on, man.
Look, fam. Come on. I gotta get off this live. I've been on it 3 hours or so, but I gotta ask this.
Yeah.
Was you drinking the same stuff AB was drinking? Are you intoxicated?
What? Who, me?
Yeah.
What, talking about now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why would you ask me that?
Nah, because you came in slurring a little bit. I just wanted to ask. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, I came in smelling a little bit?
No, I said slurring. I can't smell you over the phone. Slurring your words.
What do you mean?
Slur.
Oh, no, I got a tooth. I'm sorry about that, bro. I'm sorry about that. I got a loose tooth in the front. I got to see a dentist.
Oh, you got a loose
I kind of like
in the front? Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm kind of like my tongue keep hitting, the jaw keep moving back and forth.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry about that. Nah, I ain't tasting, man. Nah, I don't even drink no more.
Gotcha.
Nah, I'm not tasting, but
you got like Cam said, you got the Dame Dash Snaggletooth going on, but it's all good. But
yeah, actually I do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My man, I hold it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have mine all pulled out as soon as I can get to the dentist, man. First I gotta save up enough money, man. They charge so much of my damn money to go to the dentist now. That's crazy.
That shit costs crazy.
Seriously.
But all right, my brother, I'm off this. Salute. Thanks for calling.
Okay now.
All right, peace. Yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna end this live. Okay. We at the 3 hour mark over. I gotta get me something to eat. Salute to the rec mark. Yeah. So I'll go live in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave comments in the regular comment section right now. Let me know how you felt about this live. And yeah. Salute to Adrien Broner for taking accountability. Salute to Cam. Sin City, Treasure, everybody, Mace, everybody over there, my man PT, everybody at It Is What It Is. Hold on, they said the sound is off. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm off this. Just in case, because things will go wrong when you start rocking out too long. So y'all have a great day. Leave those comments in the regular comment section. And I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to SJ. Gone. Make sure you download the Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store, so you can watch the TV show, the TV series called Spooky Hours, as well as the animated series. All right? Gone. Much love, y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck.